Hello, we're here. Sorry for the slight delay. We are here. It's a Low Pub Live. It's Saturday afternoon. How the hell are you all? How you doing? Who's in the chat? Els is in. Lovely day for it. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. It is boiling out there this afternoon, isn't it? I should be outside, really. Really should be outside. Phil Smith is in. Oi, oi. How are you, mate? Steve, hello, Paul. Back in Blighty on the Budvar. Very nice. Whereabouts are you, mate? I know you said you were coming back to England. Brought the weather back from Spain. You certainly have, mate. It is scorchio out there. Scorchio. Steve Russell is in. Oi, oi. How are you, mate? Steve says, when are you going back to Spain? We've got rid of him already. When are you going back? You've been here long enough. Sobieski's in. Afternoon all. No! First all of the afternoon. Sobieski, always in there first. Good man. Excuse me. Phil saying hello to Sobieski. I get a beer open. It is too hot to have an empty glass at this stage. We've got a few of you in already. This is lovely. This is lovely. Fill that bad boy up. I am on the Hobgoblin Ipa at the moment. I've got a few cans of this. Not yesterday, day before. I really fancied it. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking all about it. And I realised I really enjoyed their IPA, so I bought a few cans. Phil says hello to Sobieski. Steve's going back the last week of August back to Cordoba. Steve says, afternoon, Sobi. Sobieski, the main man. Phil Smith, has Paul got lost on the way at the pub? Yeah, I did, mate. I forgot where the front door was. Tom is in. Hello, mate. How you doing, Tom? Are you up in Scotland right now, as we speak? I'm sure you said you were going there, camping in Scotland. How is it? How is it? Is it as hot up there as it is down here? Phil says, hello, Tom. I wonder how long it would take before Goldrake gets pissed this week. I wonder what city around the world Goldrake is in today. Last week he was in London, then he was in Wolverhampton. He got them two mixed up. I don't know how he got them two mixed up, but he did. Paul says, she's always having a word. Steve, afternoon, Tom. Goldrake's probably flying right now. He is. He's a travelling man. He's a travelling man. Stan the man is in. Hello, Stan. If anyone's on the Discord, did anyone see that incredible photo of Stan with his Lord's beers in front of him? And he was wearing one of these bad boys. He was wearing his Paul's Beer Review t-shirt. He looked the nuts. Nice one, Stan. It says sun, beer, barbecue. My three favourite words. Afternoon, everyone. It's a beautiful afternoon for a few beers, isn't it? Beautiful afternoon for a few beers. Goldrake is in. Goldrake, which city are you in this afternoon? Where are you talking to us from? Not very long. He's a lightweight. There's nothing wrong with that, mate. He's laughing at Steve. My Spanish teacher lives in Sevilla. 47. Blimey. Nope. That's a solid nope from me. It's too hot for me as it is. It's meant to be 30 tomorrow. Yikes. I can't handle that. It's not good for fat ginger blokes, I'm telling you. My new monitor is here just in time for the Low Pub. Get in. New monitor, and we're on it. Tom, yes, arrived this morning. It's a plus. Oh, that'd be beautiful. I see. I don't mind the teens. When it gets up to 20, 25 plus, I struggle. Not good. Goldrake, you're a beer monster. He does put him away, doesn't he, Goldrake, to be fair? So he gets himself in trouble. He's in his own shit old town today. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Brad is in. Oi, oi, Paulio Potts. So everyone in. Hello, everyone in chat, you legends. Yes, welcome all, everyone. I've got my first swig of the afternoon. Cheers, everyone. What's everyone drinking, by the way? What are we drinking? We should be drinking, really. It's too hot not to be drinking. Phil says, it doesn't matter where Goldrake is. He won't know where he is anyway. I'll knock about. You do, mate. You do, to be fair. Scott's in. Hello, mate. How are you, buddy? Scott's going live later on. Is it pre-birthday? When is it your birthday tomorrow, or is it today, Scott? I don't know. Is it pre-birthday? I know you're doing a live later on, aren't you? So everyone's heading over to Scott and Wonders World a bit later on for that, having a few beers with Scott. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well. Afternoon, Paul. It's definitely a beer afternoon. Could do with dipping my baby gravy makers in a bucket. In it though. You just need to sit there with them sort of hovering in an ice bucket, don't you? Just paddling. I'm with you. Polio pots. It's a good one, that. That could stick. Shark is in. Hello, Kev. How are you, mate? How are you, fella? Excuse me. Steve, mind the bonds, Paul, mate. Oh, yeah, I had the hat on all morning. I was out working today till 1, and I had my hat on. And then I started catching the sun on the back of the neck. So I had to be really cool and turn my cap round. Do you know what I mean? I look well cool. I'm on the low-level Fuzz, Sunlight Goldrack, up in the stratosphere. You're right there. Phil saying hello to Scott. Tommy's on a Brewtune Lemon Liberty. A Lemon Liberty. That sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. What style is that? A Liberty. It's just like a lemon-infused pale or something. Brad says, afternoon to Scott. How was staggeringly good yesterday? Oh, did you go staggeringly good yesterday? Nice. Next Saturday, mate. Oh, right. Okay. You just won't have a chance next week. I see. So next Saturday is Scott's birthday. So we'll have to go down to Portsmouth and give him birthday beats. That's how it works. That's the law. Oh. Goldrake's off. Steve. Scott wonders well. Good afternoon, says Stan. Phil says you won't have a chance next week. You'll be drunk with me. Of course, it is the beer festival on the ship next weekend, isn't it? I should be blinded. Hopefully, you get some weather like this. It'll be absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. So Scott went to staggeringly good last night. Rode home, crashed into a traffic light. I can imagine it. The Scott flying over the handlebars because the light went red. That'd be brilliant. I can imagine Wanda just pointing and laughing at him as well. That would be classic. Just finishing off HPA. Lovely drop now onto the Budvars. There's 2 of you on the Budvars so far. Our boy Steve's on it as well. Brad Evans Scott's won as well. Good night then. Sounds like it. A lemon pale sour made with tea. Ooh. How is it? That does sounds like ideal for this kind of weather, to be fair. A lemon tea or an iced tea is quite good in weather like this. Sounds great. Yeah, it does sound good. I'm Joe's Paul's garden. I wish that was my garden, mate. I wish that was my garden. I think a lot of people thought it was mine. It wasn't. It was my customer's. It was my customer's garden. I was on the job yesterday. That's where I was working yesterday. So I stopped for a cup of coffee, and that was my view. So yeah, I just wanted to get the work done so I could start drinking beer, you know. But believe me, that wasn't my garden. If I had a garden like that, I'd be sat in it right now. Rich is in. Hello, you slag. How are you, son? What are you drinking? What are you drinking, Rich? Steve's just sweating like a scouser on Morgan's Day. That's a good one. That's a good one. Sweating like a Geordie in a spelling test. That's one of my favourites. It's not on the ship now. It's a warehouse fest above Staggeringly Good Brewery. Oh, they've moved it, have they? Did the ship one altogether get cancelled? Is this a completely different festival, or did they just change the location? Oh, mate. That would have been gutting. Oh, beer festival on a ship sounded nuts, didn't it? Maybe next year. Drinking a 6-pack of Optimum. Oh, you monster. Oh, just a dream. I was going to say, a 6-pack of that stuff. Still got one in the fridge, actually. Still got one in the fridge. Cracking beer. I've got a Sierra Nevada delivered today. I got the Bock. Managed to get the Bock. That's just turned up. We was only allowed to buy one each, Kev. Can you believe that? I was only allowed to buy one. Shocking. They aren't on the ship now. Staggeringly Good are converting their warehouse to host it. Going down to help them tomorrow. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. At least it draws a lot of attention to Staggeringly Good, doesn't it? So at least something good comes of it. That's blinding. I was not a healthy man this morning. Was as rough as Yokozuna's wrestling kegs. I was on the gin last night. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Not good. Not good. It's good, but really got to love lemon. A nice, refreshing one off to start. It's a bit heavy on the lemon, was it? Bit heavy on the lemon. You can get done in Poland for riding a bike drunk. You lose your car license. Really? Are they that bad on it over there? Wow. Who knew? Who knew? I think everyone's had a few beers falling off a bike at some point now, haven't they? I've ended up in a hedge a few times. Any thoughts on England, Italy? I've only just started to get over it, if I'm honest. I've needed a week away from the channel this week because I'll be honest, I've been a miserable prick since Sunday night. I didn't really talk to anyone Monday, Tuesday. I didn't want to talk to anyone because I knew that was the first thing they were going to ask me. So I tried to avoid all contact with anyone for about 2 days straight. Gutted. I'm still gutted about it. I genuinely thought going into it that we'd do it. I genuinely did. But then the game, it went very much the same way as the Croatia semi-final did a few years back. We let Italy control the game, and you knew the goal was going to come. And then when we got to penalties, I think all of our energy had gone. All the excitement, all the everything had gone. All the energy had been sapped out of us by that point. When it got to penalties, I thought it was predictable, really. So it's a shame. It's a shame, but I think Gareth's got some thinking to do. I think Gareth Southgate's got some thinking to do for the World Cup next year. I really do. I might have done something similar this week. Tripped over a hose pipe on my bike, ass first into Mrs. Muzzle Grows hydrangeas. Oh dear, she wouldn't have been happy. She wouldn't have been happy falling in her hydrangeas. Shocking. They're just flowering now as well. I'm drinking vanilla milkshake. Sounds all right. Sounds all right. Love a milkshake. Love a milkshake. Location change, Paul? Compared to yesterday? Yeah. Yeah. I will have a new location change soon, though. But I'll tell you more about that as it happens. But there's a little bit of a spoiler. Sesh on a ship, I'd be throwing up. I don't think it'd be moving very far. It'd be all right. Too painful. Yeah, it is. It's hard. It's hard to talk about. Knackered today. Got called out early on maintenance. Some crazy fool rode his penny farthing into a train. Oh dear. Was it down in Portsmouth? Bloody drunkards in Portsmouth. Pain in the arse they are. So basically saying hello to Steve, hello to Phil Smith, afternoon lads. 2 weeks, boys. 2 weeks. Brew London. Sobieski's going to be there. Phil Smith is going to be there. Where's he? Steve Wilson. Steve Wilson's going to be down there. Who else is coming down? Brew London in a couple of weeks. It got cancelled 10 weeks ago. They've been battling since to sort something out. Had a tour around the festival area last night. Looks amazing. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. As long as they're doing something with it. That's shocking. Why did they get cancelled? Do you know? Did they say why it was cancelled initially, Scott? That sounded the bollocks. Beer festival on a ship. I'm only allowed to buy one crate of Sierra Nevada at a time. You're not a machine. You're not a machine, Kev. How would you know? Just found out I have a microbrew in Upminster. Hopefully trying it tomorrow. Awesome. Awesome. Always good when you get brewery discoveries, isn't it? Go check them out. Scott says, excuse me, I fell asleep on my bike last year when I was pissed. Whilst you was moving? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Sunday was awful. I had an horrendous hangover and was miserable. Yeah. Yeah, what time did I eventually drag myself into work Monday? I don't think I got on my first job till about 11. I just didn't want to get out of bed. It's only when you wake up and the first thing you think and you remember what happened the night before, you're like, oh, God's sake. You remember, and you're like, then you get up and you have to drag yourself downstairs and have some breakfast. And I was like, can't be bothered with today. I felt like that. I genuinely felt like that for 2 days straight. Didn't want to talk to anyone. Didn't want anything to do with anything. I was fed right up. Really was fed up. I've had a week from hell, to be honest, but feeling better now. Why has it been a week from hell, Godric? Tell us about it. Therapy. Get it out there. Get it out there. It's what we're here for. It's what we're here for. Steve, I'm not gutted. My brain is hardwired to accept defeat. Yeah. Yeah, being a Spurs fan, you kind of expect to get beaten, or at least I do. But I was gutted about England losing last weekend. But when Spurs lost the cup final to City a few months back, really wasn't that fussed. I think I expected it. But it was it's this the hope that kills you, innit, with England. I got fully involved in it. And I told myself that I shouldn't. Can't believe I got fired from a calendar factory. All I did was take a day off. Hey! First one line of the afternoon. Well, I don't care if it's a belter as well. It's a belter. Didn't watch the finals. Too busy playing Halo and drinking. Shocking. Shocking. If I win an award, I thank my arms. They've always been by my side. My legs are supporting me, and my fingers. I can always count on them. Love it. Love it. Hi, Paul. You should review the beer called Harp. Harp. Is that the lager? Harp lager? Is that the one? That didn't last 5 minutes. Easy drinking. Bought the 1 litre can of Facts from Lidl. Had to give it a go. It's not bad. It's not that bad. I've had worse. Is that the? Is that just the standard one? Was it the 5.2 or something like that? The white and green can. Yeah, the general stuff ain't too bad. Not too bad. Guys, I'm currently playing through the Halo games. I haven't played Halo for ages. Used to love it when it first came out on the original Xbox. It was incredible, wasn't it? It was just like ahead of its time. It was superb. Brulon, me and the missus. Steve Russell's coming. Then the missus is coming. Any recommendations on food? Well, by the looks of things, there's some really good stalls there. So I don't know. I haven't really looked at the food, to be honest with you. I've been so preoccupied with the breweries. I knew who's going to be there, but there'll be some good grub. There's always some good grubs. Great games. I'm playing on my PC, max settings. Can't get any better. Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. I've just got to finish that. Leah's in. Hi, Leah. How are you? Happy Saturday. It's been a while since I've been able to come on a 3 p.m. stream. Good girl. Glad to have you here. Hope you're well. I hope you're well. How's the other half? Hope he's well. Didn't he just celebrate his birthday? Was it yesterday he had his birthday? Can't remember now. 46 years old. Used to disappointment with England, but this was the worst. Yeah, this is the most gutted I've been about England since probably 98. France 98. Euro 96, they got me on board. That was it. I was hooked. And then we lost that. I was gutted. And then when we went out, France 98 to Argentina on penalties, I was gutted. I was devastated. And I think ever since then, I've not allowed myself to get that emotionally invested in England. But this felt different. This year felt different. To go out the same way, it's just so annoying, sickening. Absolutely sickening to go out the same way. But I'm gutted. I'm gutted at the way we played. No one seems to have really spoken about the actual performance. I thought we were shit in that final. I thought we were proper bad. Apart from the first 20 minutes where we looked like we were trying to stretch Italy. Once Italy figured us out and they got to grips with the game, they were the better side. There was only one team that was ever going to win it. And that's the disappointing thing for me, is that we allowed Italy to dictate the game. And I thought Southgate was slow with his changes. I was saying it when I was watching it. When we got to the hour mark and we couldn't get the ball off Italy, I was saying to my brother-in-law who I was watching it, I was saying, got to make a change. He's got to do something. And he didn't do it. It was too late when the changes were made. But then Gareth Southgate knows better than I do. But I don't know. It seemed obvious to me. It seemed obvious to me that he didn't make the changes that needed to be made. We needed to change the flow of the game, and Italy were just enjoying themselves, really. And I think they'll be gutted they didn't beat us in normal time. In hindsight, they should have beat us, really. I think I might have dealt with it a little bit better if we didn't go all the way to the penalties. I don't know. Kev saying hello to Leah. Hi, Leah Myers, long time no see. Cycled into the back of a parked car when I was 17. Gone the red stripe. That'll do it, mate. That'll do it. Oh, dear. Gary, hello, son. I feel like that today. I was meant to be building a new PC, but I'm too hungover. Excuse me. Too many wires, mate. Too many wires. Too much. Shark with Brad Evans. Hello. Hello. Had a massive falling out with the family. Things not looking great. We're sorting things out now. Oh, dear. Nothing worse than falling out with the family, mate. On the plus side, I got 19,000 views. Christ almighty. That's incredible. That is incredible. Blimey. Fair play to you. That's insane numbers, mate. That's awesome. Fair play to you. Crazy. Trouble is, as English, we just expect to lose on penalties. We do. We do. When it gets down. I mean, you wonder as players, do they expect it? I wonder if that's half the problem. I wonder if that's half the problem. You wonder, do they feel the pressure as much as we do when it comes to penalties? Are we as scared of them? Are we scared of them more than they are? Or, I don't know. You always feel bad about talking about it because apparently if you talk about it, you're a racist. But I mean, Sancho and Saka for me bottled it. I mean, they totally bottled their penalties. And it might sound harsh, but they both put the ball exactly the same place. And what did they think was going to happen? It was, yeah, I don't know. I reckon they bottled it. I was wounded for about 20 minutes when England lost. 20 minutes is that's quite good. Used to losing, being a Toon fan. I was playing football, ran right into a car won. Friends just stood there and watched me run into it. What was you doing? Receiving a pass. It's like, go long! Who parked that bloody car there? Nice. Stephen Russell, 5% won. What was you drinking, Stephen Russell? Oh, yeah, the 5% Faxer. Yeah, that one's not too bad. Craig H is in. Hello, Craig. Afternoon, just been to the Colonel. Ooh, nice. Nice, mate. See my noise then. Ooh. I love the Colonel. Great brewery. That must have been fantastic. Was it busy? There? Colonel know how to make a bloody good beer. They really do. That sounds awesome, mate. What did you have? From the Colonel? I predicted at the start Italy would win the Euros. Should have placed a bet. You should have done. I had the French to win it. I fancied the French to win it. I had French to win it, Cristiano Ronaldo to get the golden boot. Food was a Mrs. idea. I'm just worried about the beer. There's always good food at beer festivals. You get decent pork pies and sausage rolls and things like that. All the usual stuff. I know there's a few snack bars that are going to be there. Some of the things that have been in Beer 52 boxes, I know they've got stalls there. Crisps and things like that, pork scratching, companies like that. You'll be sorted, mate. You got to pace yourself. I've got to do 3 days of it. I've got to do 3 bastard days of the beer festival. I've got to pace myself. I've got to plan it. I've never been so worried about a beer festival in my life. I've got to plan how I do this. I've got to interview breweries as well. How am I going to do that? Pissed out my head. It's not going to work. I'm bricking it, if I'm honest. I will be brewing a London ale. So I'll be brewing. Yes, that'd be amazing if you turned up at Brew London, Kev. That would be amazing. Your Budvar skunked. Oh, no. You got the bottles, have you? Oh, dear. That's not good. His birthday yesterday. He's out today with the boys, an all-day session. You've got that to look forward to when he gets home later. Awesome. Love it. Go on, son. Donnarumma will get the goalkeeper and the one after Noura retires. He's a hell of a keeper. He's only like 22 as well, isn't he, Donnarumma? And he's just got the PSG on a free transfer. Insane. Milan let that guy's contract run down. Absolutely crazy. Scott, I completely agree, Paul. Nobody said that generally, though, the whole tournament, we were shit. During the groups, we were bad. The group games, I thought we stumbled out of the group. I thought we were good against Germany. We were good against Ukraine, but then Ukraine were awful. So we didn't really have a choice but to look comfortable against them. But other than that, Denmark caused us way too many problems. I didn't think we were particularly convincing against them. And Italy absolutely dicked us, really. They dicked all over us. When you look at it, if you're brutal and look at it, yes, it was great, the country coming together, and we needed it, didn't we? We needed something like that. But when you actually strip it back and look at the football, it wasn't convincing at all. We looked good at the back, but other than that, it was a little bit dodge, you know. Don't get it twisted. Gareth Southgate's got a lot of work to do with them players. He needs to look at himself and look at his game management, because I think he was exposed quite a few times in that tournament. So we had the luck of the draw as well. I mean, the draw couldn't have been any more favourable, could it? So a lot of work to be done for the World Cup next year. Get those glasses in the freezer, boys. Frosted glasses. I've got a bucket full of ice next to me with my beers in. I'm going to get on the lager next. On the lager. I've got I want a Modelo. I'm going to try this bad boy. I've never had it before. I picked up a packet of 4 earlier. Let's see what it's like. Oh, shot myself in here. Modelo. Oh, Doesn't smell skunked. It's always a good start. 4.5% Mexican lager. It will probably taste of absolutely bugger all, but it's hot, isn't it? There's the Modelo. Carbonated. Slightly dark shade of amber. Head is holding. That's encouraging. Bit of lacing on the glass. Bit of lemon. Actually smells quite nice. Fuck it. See how we get on, shall we? Cheers. Odd. It's better than Corona. I'll tell you that right now. It's actually got a bit of flavour to it. Slightly malty. It has a hop extract flavour rather than a hoppy taste. I'll tell you that now. England don't play shit. They're just shit. Every time we act deluded and build our hopes up just to get let down. Any point even watching the World Cup? Don't be so defeatist, Rich. You've got to watch it, haven't you? You've got to watch it. You've got to support them. If anyone's interested, I've now switched from PlayStation to Xbox. If anyone wants to add me, gamer tag is Brad E. Evans. All my friends are on PS. I need people to play with. I'm on Xbox. Brad E. Evans. I can't remember what my gamer tag is. Dino, old fart gamer might be in late. He knows what my gamer tag is because I'm mates with him on it. Get on Xbox, son. I'll switch it on, update it, and we'll have a game. What you playing, Brad? What you playing, mate? Paul, you should also try Frosty Jack. Frosty Jack's side. I've not had that stuff for ages. Oh, dear. Relax, bro. This is at least they hit the target like Rashford. True. Rashford. That was so annoying, wasn't it? Because he completely done Donnarumma, sent him the wrong way. And then he just forgot to kick the ball properly. He'd spent so much focusing on giving Donnarumma the eyes, he forgot to hit the ball properly. Hit the post. Shocking, that was. Shocking. Him and Sancho were both brought on, weren't they, specifically to take penalties, and they both missed it. Sorry, that's so ironic. Southgate bottled it. We should have gone at them. You can't chase the ball for 70 minutes and think that's great. They had 2 old centre-halves and he did nothing. I totally agree with you, mate. I thought we should have got at him. Like you say, Chiellini and Bonucci, a centre-half, and their full-backs were both suspect. If we'd have gone at them, we could have had a bit of joy, but we didn't. We sat back. We kept it solid and just hoped that we could hold out. You can't win tournaments like that. Saka should never have been taking a penalty. Yeah. When he stepped up, straight away I just thought, oh, why? You know, my that was my reaction. It's like, why are you taking one? He's a confident young lad, but he looked petrified. In his World Cup, he didn't look comfortable at all. But you never know. Like I say, we're all experts when it's finished, don't we? But I don't know. I don't think I would have given him one. Not in the first 5 anyway. The Italians' penalties were shite. Our penalties were worse than shite. Cat to meet is in. All righty, gang. What beer's everyone on? What is everyone on? Where are you from? What are you drinking? The famous question. I'm on the Modelo. I say it with a Mexican accent. My Mexican is bloody awful. What does it say on here? No, a great deal. AB InBev, standard. Still produced, imported by AB InBev. 4.5%. It's not terrible. At least I've got it in a bucket full of ice. So I don't have to taste it much. What are you drinking, Paul? What are you on, mate? Cheers, Paul. About to go pick up some beer in the new car. Oh, he's got a new whip. What are you driving, Josh? What you got, Sam? You should ask Wanda about when I ran full pelt into a park bench. I was running trying to catch it. My knee ballooned up to about 5 times its normal size. You was in tears. Oh, my God. Oh, dear. Who put that bloody bench there? I just blame the people who put these things there. I ran into a window in Carpet years ago. Years and years ago. I was only ill. I was chasing my little brother around. And obviously took my eyes off him for a second. And he went out of the shop, stood next to the car. My mum and dad had parked the car right by the front door. I'd obviously took my eye off him for a second. Didn't clock which window he went, or which door he went through. I managed to run straight into the window next to the door. I had a bump come up on my forehead. Probably matched the size of my head. It was so embarrassing. So embarrassing. I had a Colonel for the first time last week. Did not disappoint. They're solid brewer. Solid brewer. Really, really are. And so understated, the artwork on their bottles. They just do that brown label. If you didn't look twice, you'd miss them. But their beers are superb. Really good brewer. Sobieski, I'm just playing the Jam, greatest hits on my vinyl player, proper music, 44 Sons remastered quality. The Jam, going underground. That one. Not a fan, mate. Not a fan myself. The three lads who missed their penalties deserve all the shit. No, they don't deserve all the shit they're getting, because some of the shit they've been getting is fucking disgusting. They deserve stick. Don't get me wrong. That's what football's all about. But some of the other stuff, there's no place for that in any walk of life. So, but they do deserve a bit of stick. Of course they do. But yeah, it was annoying. It was annoying to wake up to that news that people had abused them. People had abused him in that way. But it's precisely because of that. You're absolutely right, Sobieski. It's precisely because of the racial stuff that, for me, I think they've got away with taking shit penalties. And you almost feel bad now for criticising them for doing it, because the media think we're all racist. So, yeah, there's some dickheads out there, though. There really is. It was pretty busy. Had the table beer, the Centennial Pale, IPA, and a Dunkel. Oh, what was their Dunkel like, Craig? What was that like? I'd love to get hold of that. Colonel's Dunkel, it must be superb. Has to be a quality pork pie. Slab of mature cheddar. So, oh, mate. That sounds incredible. A good pork pie, some mature cheddar cheese, and some pickle. Ooh, delicious. Absolutely delicious. Last beer festival I went to was the GBBF, Great British Beer Festival at Olympia. And I had the best sausage roll I've ever had in my life there. And for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of the baker who had the stall there. Absolutely beautiful sausage roll. Stunning. Stunning. You had to be there. But you do get some absolutely belting stuff at beer festivals. And if someone's selling pork pie with cheddar cheese and some pickle, I'm all over that like a cheap suit, mate. That is a great shout, Tom. Great shout. Bargain Booze are now selling craft beer. Glen Affric and Tiny Rebel. Nice. I haven't got any Bargain Booze near me. I don't know where there is a Bargain Booze around here. I had a habit of running a lamppost throughout my life. None of them dropped me apart from one big stone lamppost with a broken snap metal sign in my boat race. That'll do it. Bosh! Game over. Sobieski, Goldrake, top lad. Cans of Budvar. Yeah, if I can get Budvar in cans, that's usually what I go to. They do it in 440 mils now, don't they? The Budvar. You get 500 mils as well. The off license does the 500s. Budvar smells more skunky. There's an actual skunk. Oh dear, that's not very good. What's the date on it? And where'd you get it? That's scandalous that a Budvar's been allowed to skunk. I'll tell you what, if you told the guys in Pilsen about that, they'd be fuming. I love drinking in the day. Me too, Stan. When the weather's like this, it's all right, isn't it? It feels okay. You know, you get away with it. Love it. No cans in my Morrison's, green bottles only. Oh, see, I've had a skunk beer from Morrison's before. Maybe it's just them. That's the only supermarket off the top of my head that I can remember having a skunked beer from recently. And that was a bottle of Peroni. That was skunked within an inch of his life. Really bad. Beer. I heard they're selling bad kebabs in Italy since the final from all their drinking. Or is it Donnarumma? Oh dear. I love it. Goldrake's still chatting about his Jam vinyl. He's well happy with it, isn't he? He's well happy. If you can't win that tournament, most of the games at Wembley, we won't do anything. You do have to wonder, don't you, mate? You do have to wonder. Everything was there. Everything was there for us to do it. It was all on a plate, and we still fucked it up. You do wonder. You do wonder. Hancock, yeah, politics, blah. Mate, he's laughing at Rich. Sobieski, I'm meant to be feeding Foxton and Buckler in the future. Going to give them some stuff to sign, but I have too many things. It might piss them off. I don't know who they are. Who's Foxton and Buckler? I have no idea who they are. Are they other members of the Jam? I've got all the Jam's original albums on vinyl in the attic. I'll have to dig them out. I need a street taco. I do. I need some Mexican food. Taco, just nice. A nice burrito, big spicy chicken burrito. That'd be nice. I wouldn't say no. John's in. Hello, you cheeky sausages. Why does beer smell skunked when opened sometimes? Usually it's light getting to the product. If you've got beer in a clear bottle like that, that's always a warning sign. That's always dangerous. Clear bottles and green bottles in particular are quite susceptible to UV rays and light and sun. Brown bottles, you've got a bit more chance of protecting the beer. So yeah, it's to do with like the oxidization. Sometimes you'll get a bit of a stink. Sometimes it will fade. Sometimes it sticks around. Just depends how long it's been on the shelf. But yeah, it's a lack of quality. It's a lack of quality with storage. Supermarkets can often be really bad for it. But if you get a fresh one, you shouldn't really have that problem if you're lucky. Phil says, hello, handsome John. Sobieski Mega. Hello, you cheeky ginger. Says Kevin. Scott is waving at John. Goldrake. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Or something. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Glad you remembered. I completely forgot. Bearded Savage 14. Oh, yeah. The coolest gamer tag in the world. Don't laugh. Goldrake, just choose 2 or 3 things that look super cool rather than a fanboy. Frosty Jacks knocks me 6. They could do it. They do it in cans, don't they? They do Frosty Jacks in cans now, don't they? They're like 500ml cans. I've not had Frosty Jacks for years and years. Where we at? Too much hoofing from England. Pickford kicking long instead of rolling out to defenders. Problem was though, who could defenders? Exactly. They were completely. The Italian midfield had the best midfield in the world right now. Their midfield's Verratti was absolutely insane on Sunday. Absolutely insane. And I don't think we did a very good job on Jorginho. I think he had too much time to influence the game. Chiesa, the defenders were petrified of him, but he was the only one that really looked like scoring. Here he is, Handsome John's in the house. Paul, I dare you to review one of them proper crap ciders like White Storm or Frosty Jacks. I'll do it, mate. I will do it. Don't have to double dare me, son. I will do it. I'll even sit on a bench and do it. Brad Evans, I'll add you once I get my Xbox back. My brother's nicked both of my Xbox. How many Xboxes you got? Bloody hell. Stand, watch Paul, and then drink. Then 10 minutes sun. Watch Paul, drink, 10 minutes sun. I like that. I like that. That is a good little motion. Good little system you've got going on there. I love it. You won't win anything when you have 21% possession of the ball. Yep, totally agree. Totally agree. You can't... no, you just can't get... You can't bank on it. You can't bank on it. Jay McKay, for a cool Mexican lager video, visit my channel. Jay McKay. I know a Jay McKay. Has he got a channel? Jay McKay. Check out Jay McKay's channel. Where's my Blue Spanner crew? Go get him. I only take a couple of things. My uncle said Ricky's a great bloke. The type you'd go for a pint with. Oh, Drake sounds good. John saying hello, Phil, Scott and Wanda, Sobieski, Brad, Sobieski again, Blind Man, Goldrake, Standard Man, Captain, anyone I've missed. He said hello, everyone. Paul says hello, Lords. Lords Brewing Co. Printing a co called LabelNet, will be at Brew London. Very good for craft labels. Take a look if you get a chance. Sounds good. Sounds good. Afternoon, John Boy. Josh It's got a new Audi A4. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I do like Audis. I do like an Audi. I got a soft spot for her. Can't beat a bit of German engineering. I've been running a Golf GTP for 7 years now, and it has never let me down. Never had anything go wrong with it, and it drives like an absolute dream. Beautiful cars. Cat to me says, "What, Scott Wonder?" Just say, "Nice motor, yeah." Me and a couple of mates from work have done a cover of Queen, Break Free for Teenage Cancer. It's in the papers, etc. As we did it with Chris Foreman from Madness and Jim Patterson from Dexy's Midnight. Oh, nice. Excuse me. Oh, that's messing around. Stephen, we only use CS labels now. The runners, yeah, the midnight Dexy's Midnight Runners. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Have I fallen this far behind in the chat already? It's impossible. It's impossible. Sorry, but on Lost Lager, £7 for 10 in Asda. I haven't had it for a while. Lost Lager. A lot of people keep telling me they've improved it. They've improved the recipe. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out, see if they changed. Last time I did, I just thought it was bang average. Just written a song about tortillas. Actually, it's more of a rap. Hey! Go on, Rich. Lidl got the Spanish San Miguel. They do. They do. I bought a packet of that. When was I there last? A couple of weeks ago, I bought a couple of packets of that. Didn't last very long, though. But cheaper. It was cheaper in Tesco, wasn't it? Tesco was selling it for £5. Lidl was selling it for, what, £7 for a packet of 8? It's not terrible. Shark is a brewer and a rap artist. Who knew? Who knew? Got the Formula 1 on in the background. You wonder what's this sprint race is going to be like. Yeah. Is it the British Grand Prix this weekend? Is it Silverstone? Sorry, I'm totally unclued up about Formula 1. I don't know if Tom's still watching. He'll be absolutely banging his head against the wall now. So, yes, Paul. Going underground, Paul. Proper tune. My funeral song. Really? God, it's a bit of a morbid conversation, but what would everyone's choice of song be? If there was one song that has to be played at your funeral, what is it? What is it got to be? Do your Rick Astley impression. That was a one-off, mate. We had the music. I can't do it without the music. I can't go a cappella. I woke up this morning and forgot which side the sunrise is from. Then it dawned on me. Love it. Love it. That's it, Paul. We all wanted to win, but I did think once, as soon as we lost, go straight onto it. Exactly. Just those people are dickheads, scumbags, absolute scumbags. And if I saw them in the flesh, I'd give them such a fucking hiding. Pieces of shit. Absolute pieces of shit. I pardon my French, but that's just how I feel. Racists are absolute fucking low of the low. They all deserve a good kicking. And that is a promise. If anyone's watching who has them thoughts, don't ever come near me if that's your attitude, because I will kick the shit out of you. Simple as that. Colonel Dunkel was very good. One of the better I've had outside Germany. Ooh, I can imagine. Colonel's Dunkel. They don't mess about, Colonel. Such a good brewer. But to be honest, how long have we been known as the world's pisshead? We are, though, to be fair. Some of the carnage of the England fans in London the other night, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I put a video up the other day. There was a geezer sent me a video. There was a bloke who was on another bloke's shoulders, and he had like a little packet of gear, little packet of Charlie on him, and he had a little spoon, and he was, every time he put a bit up to his nose and sniffed it, everyone went, "Way!" He had like a crowd of people watching him do it. It was just absolute carnage, absolute madness. Where was the old Bill? Where was the old Bill? Steve, when are you opening the Sierra Nevada box? I should do a video, really, shouldn't I? I got my my latest Cascade Club delivery this morning. Got a few beers from them. I should do a little box opening. There's not many beers in there. I only ordered like half a dozen, but I'll do it, mate. I'll do a cheeky little video for you, Steve. I'll get it open. 46% of the racist Instagram Twitter messages were from Saudi Arabia. No way! Is that true? Wow, that's insane. And the media don't mention it. That would be helpful if they did. That would be helpful if they did, because I don't like the way the media have gone for this week. That's been their narrative. That's been the rhetoric this week. Rather than talk about the football, they focus on the fact that 3 players were racially abused by some idiots on social media. It makes it, they try and make us out that we're all dickheads. There were people suggesting that we didn't deserve to host a World Cup because of it. And I'm like, really? Like, really? Like, you've just given a World Cup to the Russians and there's a World Cup going in Qatar next year and we don't deserve one. Like, what a load of bollocks. What a load of bollocks. I've been getting into the Vault City Sours. Oh, not been a bit, but I don't mind this. A bit like Abby. Abby's not really a beer drinker, but she loves the sours. She really enjoys the sours. She's enjoyed the ones that went into Tesco. But yeah, she wants the rest of them now. Every time I go to the bottle shop, she's like, I need a sour, Paul. Get me a couple of sours. So I'm glad, though. I'm glad she's getting into it a bit. It gives me someone to drink with when I'm at home, you know. The government are talking banning these Twitter knobs who wrote crap from football matches. I bet none of them have ever. Probably not, mate. You're absolutely right. They need to be named. You say exactly. That's what they should do. That's what they should do. That's what annoys me is these social media groups. They're not doing enough. They're not doing enough. They make us all look like dickheads because there's a few idiots. Expose them. Make their profiles public. Let everyone know who they are, and then we can sort them out because no one else is. We can sort them out. April 2022. Mozzers have got it from. Now moving on to another Budvar. Good luck with that one, son. It can't be bad, is it? Hopefully that one's all right. No, Stephen Russell, don't mean to sound so grumpy. We tried loads of printers and these guys are the best there is. I think the majority of printers are chancers. Excuse me, they remind me of second-hand car salesmen. There's so many companies doing it, though, at the moment. What's that company called? Is it We Who Can? We Who Can? They Who Can? They're promoting themselves all over the place at the moment, aren't they? So supposedly do the best cans and the best can wraps and all that. I don't know. A nice bit of artwork is appreciated, though. It's a bit lively, that one. Look at that! Hobgoblin, you cheeky little rascal. Still a good IPA. That is still a good IPA. I don't care what anyone says. That is a solid IPA. Second-hand car salesman. Jokers. Estella was stinking last night. That was defo skunked. Was it green bottles again, Rich? Green bottles. Is that on now, the Challenge Cup final? I forgot about that. Who's it? St Helens, is it? In Castleford. Anything in a green bottle seems to skunk. I'm surprised the industry have not learnt this. Yeah, they should be working together, really, shouldn't they? Got to jump shortly watching the Formula 1 sprint race, but I'll be back with more Scottish beer. Scottish beer. Not sure what that accent was. It sounded more Russian there. It's your Scottish beer. Yes, that's good. That's good Scottish beer. Skunked beer smells like weed, says Devon35. I totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree with you. Hence the word skunked. Just had the last pint out of my blade. Now back on the cans. Proper first word. I don't know, mate. What are you going to do, Paul? What are you going to do, mate? What are we all going to do? Basically, beer in cans better then, as they will never skunk. Generally, yes, you have less of that risk. You don't have that risk. But you still want fresh beer, though. This is something that needs to catch on. It's like when you go to a supermarket to buy your fruit and veg and things like that, generally you pick the freshest looking one, don't you? It should be the same with beer. It should be the same with beer. You should look at the can, look at the date underneath it. If you can get one as freshest you can, get that. Because at the end of the day, it's ingredients, it's live ingredients. We're talking about malts, yeasts, you know, wheat, barley, things like that. You know, it's a fresh ingredient. Hops, it's a plant. The fresher you get it, the better the beer, you know. So we should be picky about these things. Foxton is a jazz bass player and Buckler is a drummer. Two well-talented musicians. I see. Paul, as a Spurs fan, do you think Kane needs a Son-type player like Foden or a Grealish behind him? At times, Kane was behind Rice. Shearer never did that. yes, Kane's at his best when he drops in and has runners going beyond him. He's at his best when he has Son running in beyond him at Spurs. That's where he's at his best. He drops in, makes space for other players, and sets us on our way. And he's usually there to pick up the pieces and get the goal. And I think he played his best football when he was dropping deep for England this summer. When he dropped in deep and opened up space for others, that's when he was at his most dangerous. And that's where the chances were coming from. Because he's the best passer of the ball in that England squad, Harry Kane. I'm telling you now. He's not just the best striker. He was probably the best footballer in the England squad. He's a proper player, Harry Kane. I've said it a million times. He's a proper player. Changes the Hop character. And as hops are so close to the weed family, that's where the smell comes from. There you go. There you go. John wrapping it up. I don't know how it works, but I know where things go very wrong. It smells like skunk. Come beard, enjoy the race. Yeah, enjoy that, mate. So it's the actual race tomorrow then. Are you doing the Formula One live tomorrow, Tom? I don't. You probably won't hear this, but refer to as skunk. Yeah, I love the smell of skunk. Big shout out to the Viking Andy Foreman. Yes, Andy Foreman passed away this week, didn't he? Yeah, good darts player. Good darts player. Massively overweight geezer, and then he lost a load. But yeah, no, it's a shame. It's a shame. That's another thing. That reminds me. I only found out this a few hours ago. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Terry Kay, who Beer Goggles reviews. Some of you might be. Terry Kay, Beer Goggles reviews, was probably the first, him along with Simon, the Real Ale Craft Beer Guide. He was probably the first two beer reviewers I ever watched. Terry Kay came across as an absolutely lovely guy. Cockney bloke, big fella, bald head. Really could see the passion in his beer reviews. I found out a few hours ago from Johnny, JB, at Northern Southern Beer Reviews that he passed away, which is very sad. Very sad indeed. I was meant to say this at the beginning of the video, really. So this is dedicated to Terry and his family and his friends. Very sorry to hear about his passing. But he's a hell of a beer reviewer. Check him out if you've not. Go to YouTube, Beer Goggles Reviews, Terry Kay. Just seemed a lovely, lovely guy. And unfortunately, he passed away. So cheers to Terry. Anyway. After an all sat aside a caravan burning to death in Great Yarmouth. Great Yarmouth. I've not been there for years. How are you, Lee? Hope you're well, mate. Devon 35 with a cheesy grin. Hello, Lee W. How are you? Hobgoblin Ruby is my go-to at the moment. I love Hobgoblin. The only Hobgoblin I've never been too keen on is the Golden Ale. I've never really thought much of that one. But their IPA is superb and the Ruby's still superb. Lord's Curry, fair play. One of my customers just thought I'd give you the info. John says, thank you for the heads up, Stephen. This is good. This is good. Sharp mates having a long weekend at the coast. It's red hot, isn't it, mate? It's red hot. Goldrake put the link up for Jay McKay's channel. What's it like? Anyone seen anything on there? I know a Jay McKay. I thought that was someone having a laugh. Thank you for that, Goldrake. Dave Wilson's in. Hello, mate. Hello, sir. God, I'm so far behind. How's this happened? Jay McKay's just got a plug. Well done, son. It's high 20s to low 30s here. Yeah, what the temperature is right now. It was about 26 when I finished work, so I don't know what it is now. 28 now, apparently. 28 outside. Ooh-wee! Too much for me. Colin's in! Afternoon, Paul. Hope you're well. I'm very well, mate. How are you, Colin? Hope you're well, buddy. What are you drinking? We'll do another check-in. What's everyone drinking? Matthew Smith is in. Afternoon, all. What a scorcher on the Hazy Jane Guava, which I know you don't like, Paul. I ordered 4 of them and instead gave me 4 boxes. 48 cans. I've got everything else too. 13p a can. Bloody hell. Is the Hazy Jane Guava like a special edition or what? I haven't had Hazy Jane for a long, long time. Haven't done it. My Sainsbury's now's got all of them. It's got Hazy Jane, the double, and the triple. Might have to do a marathon. Law says, "Hey up, Lee. I'll be razzing in a Merc C class next year. Go on, son. Go get it. Go get it." I've been to Berlin, and it's the best place ever. I do fancy Berlin. I do fancy going to Berlin. There's quite a few places in Germany I'd like to go to. I do fancy the Germans. I recently decided to sell my vacuum cleaner. All it was doing was gathering dust. Hey! Love it. Love it. Well done, Kev. Kev, are you drinking yet? Is it too early for you? Have you got things to do today? I do like the bit of the German Motors. My favourite, the Bob Marley and the Whalers BMW. Oh dear. John says, if Paul reads this, we've all got back from Brew London. It was excellent. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Shit. Not good. Dexy's Midnight Runners, local band. Family shared a few pints with him in the 80s. Nice. I found Spanish San Miguel at Lidl. Got some in the fridge. Yeah, mate. Stock it up. They won't have that stuff for long, will they? Or will they? Maybe they've got the contract at the moment because Tesco stopped selling it, haven't they? So maybe Lidl's now the place for the Spanish San Miguel. I hope you're sunbathing, John. John, bless him, he's been pumping himself full of penicillin and then found out he's allergic to it. So now he's feeling a bit poorly. So he's trying to recover. He's told me he's not going to have a beer until Brew London. That's just under 2 weeks away. That is a challenge. That is a challenge. Well, it would be for me anyway. Gold Jake, bad out of hell. Lost Lager, bang average. Had a bottle in Premier Inn on Thursday. See, I thought that last time I had it. I thought it was bang average. Mine Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. There's bad out of hell. Oh, is this the song you got to be played at your funeral? Have I missed a few? No, I don't think. Better Out of Hell, that's a great song. Eye of the Tiger, that's a great song. Don't know if I play at a funeral though. Exactly, Goldrake. Exactly, mate. Morons. Been out in the morning sun, just in bed for afternoon nap, and get out, put the barbecue on. Beautiful, beautiful. Hell, Dark Angel. I don't know if I've heard that one. I've got one of their albums. Hell. Human Remains. Do you know that one? Human Remains album. Some of the most incredible artwork on the cover you've ever seen in your life. I don't know if that one was on. I can't remember if that one was on the album or. But yeah, incredible album. Flare up the arse. Bring back the death. You know what? That's all they deserve. That's all they deserve. Velcro. What a rip-off. I don't like change. The race to sprint. I don't like change. The race to sprint race. Oh, right. I see. I don't know what that is. There's like an extra race. A sprint race and then there's the actual race tomorrow. Formula 1 confuses the hell out of me. Did the Hofmeister kick on Thursday. Loved it. And the glasses are top stuff. The only thing was at the end, it was flat as a pancake. I had that. I won't lie. I had that with my lager. But the flavour was so good, though. I was drinking it. I drank a keg of that a couple of weekends ago with my dad. I used to drink Hofmeister back in the 80s and early 90s in the big cans. And even he said he really enjoyed it. And for my dad to say something like that, that means it is good. Because he's well picky with his beer now, my old man. But yeah, cracking beer in it. So they're going to be at Brew London. Really looking forward to meeting them and chatting with them. And their Weizen's meant to be superb. Our mate Simon loved it. So yeah, looking forward to that. But yeah, that glass is a weapon, isn't it? It's a proper good Stein. They won't report the true facts, part of the agenda. Racism is the lowest form of bullying. I'll keep the egg clean off any man who wants to be racist. Yeah, scumbags, and they're pussies. And they wouldn't say something like that in real life. They hide behind their computers and do it via a keyboard. Lowest of the low, mate. Absolute bitches. Did you consult with Jim about that? That's a good point. Where's Jim? I'm in a good mood today, Shark. Going through the dad joke book. Good lad. This is what we want. We want dad jokes. We want the dad jokes. Need it. Don't like racists. No, nor should you. Scumbags. Your phone's going off. What do you want? Sorry, work-related stuff. Bear with. Bear with. Right. Cool. Cool. It's like football Carling. These bloody football Carling drinker men. I love that. Those Carling football drinker men, scumbags. My glass dribbled. My daughter, when she was 5, said, "Daddy, why has my friend got black skin and I have white?" I said, "We're like Smarties, darling. We're all different on the shelf inside. We're all the same." Exactly, mate. Exactly. Cut us open, we all bleed red. Shark, no, I should have, though. Okay. Blind man B. Richie, that's a good way of putting it. It's true. It's true. What do people think? I'd like it. You called me out with that, John, because I thought, is that the real one? I quite like it. I quite like it. Is this like an open debate? What do we think of the new Lords logo? Excuse me. What do we think? I'm not sure if I like it as much as your classic logo, John, but it's a bit more modern, isn't it? But it's also a bit generic for me. It's what everyone else has kind of gone for. Prefer your old one. Lord John, you really know how to enjoy yourself. I was out in the sun all day yesterday. The word lobster comes to mind. That's the only thing. The weather's absolutely beautiful. You want to get out in it, but I end up the same. Red, burn, annoying. Like the way I'm describing that by man. Yeah, he nailed it there. Lord's Brewing Co. Looks nice, mate. I'm digging it. Funeral tune, fire starter. You're getting cremated, Steve. The Prodigy, respect. I used to love the Prodigy. I was a printer for nearly 30 years. I got out. It's just not the same now. It's a stain. I saw my old form tutor in Morrison's when I was doing a beer shop. He was picking up all the craft stuff. We stood there talking about beer for about 45 minutes. It's an easy conversation to have, isn't it? It really is. Anyone on the Open? The Open, as in what, golf? As in the golf. I'm not a golf man. Anyone watching the golf? I'm assuming that's the Open you're referring to. Stan the man, I feel your pain. Going forward for me, if Hendo does not play, Maguire should be captain. So me, strikers should not be captains. No, I'm not sure I agree with strikers being captains either. I think I'm with you on that. Yeah, if possible, I think the centre half should be the captain because they can watch the game unfold better than any striker would ever do, or a midfielder for that matter. Midfielder, you got too much going on around you. Hendo should be nowhere near. I'm going to say it now. I know you might not like this cat to me, but Jordan Henderson should never play for England again. I'm sorry. He pissed me off the other night when he came on. Just kicked the ball out of play every time he came near him, mate. It was like he was scared of it. I wanted him. I was talking about him possibly starting on Sunday, and I think he let himself down when he came on. He fucking bottled it. Absolutely bottled it. Every time the ball came near him, he didn't know what to do. Just spunked it out of play. It's just really annoying. Can't beat a bit of the Dars. 180. Have a bit of the arrows. Not getting burnt again. I was really cooked last time. Put it in twice. Hops are from the stinging nettle. They do beers that have stinging nettles in them, don't they? They put stinging nettles in the brew. Bit prickly on the tongue. Prickly on the tongue. I heard about Terry Kay last night. Didn't know him, but rest in peace. Yeah, I didn't know him, but he was a fantastic beer reviewer. Really, really was a brilliant beer reviewer, and he came across really well in his videos. Really laid back, liked to have a giggle. I don't know if he was from London, but he had that kind of Cockney accent going on. Just seemed like a really good guy. Seemed like a really good bloke. His channel went quiet for quite a while, and I did wonder if he hadn't been well. And yeah, I found out from JB earlier that unfortunately the poor geezer had passed away, which is tragic. Because check him out, Beer Goggles reviews, Beer Goggles. If you're not looked at check it out. Really good beer reviewer, and it's a big loss. It's a big loss. Rest in peace, Terry K. Prayers with the family. Yep, 100%. Every day since I got back from Spain, I've had officials with foreign accents phoning me from a number in Bolton, making sure I'm self-isolating. Monica today asked me if we could speak English. I just can't be dealing with travelling anywhere at the moment. I'm so confused with what's going on. Like, cases are going sky high at the moment. Yet on Monday, everything's meant to be back to normal, and I'm just like, okay, okay. It doesn't make much sense. Yes. Cheers to Terry. Yep. Cheers to Terry. Oh my goodness me. How far behind am I? Please don't say that about Terry K. He was the first beer reviewer. Yeah, same. He was definitely one of the first I ever saw. Proper sad. It really is proper sad. Stan, cheers, Terry. Yeah. 22 guests in the pub and only 12 are giving it a thumbs up. Get your thumbs up, boys. Give it a thumbs up. Do all that. Smash in the thumbs up button. Just don't break it. Rest in peace, Terry. Yeah. Terry. Rest in peace, Terry, mate. Cheers to him. Going to Great Yarmouth for my holidays this year. Sounds good, man. Have fun. They've got good beaches at Yarmouth, haven't they? Really have. Terry K, rest in peace. Beer reviewing legend. He is. He really is. As you're Polish, ladies and gentlemen. Mine's not terrific. Michael's in. Hello, sir. Hello, how are you? Got a bit of time off from the brewing. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Looking forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks, son. Not long now. We got to designate a day. Where there is one day where we can full on get absolutely shit-faced. Are we doing it Thursday? Are we doing it Friday? Or are we doing it Saturday? Because I will get pissed every day, but there needs to be a day where we just like, it needs to be a point, one of them 3 days where I'm jumping on the DJ and I'm DJing myself, not got a clue what I'm doing. I'm going to be off my tits that much. Got to embarrass yourself at a beer festival at some point, haven't you? Oak says, hey, Paul, how are you, mate? I hope you're well. If Paul reads this message, what are we drinking this winter? Shut it, John. You can shut your face. Hey up, John. Hey up. Raw Tape Regiment is in. Hello. How are you? Hope you're well. How are you? Michael at Lord's Brewing. Hello. Out for a walk. Very hot. Breaking the trip up with pub stops. Oh, perfect. We've got a few pubs on the route. It's got to be done, innit? It's got to be done. Drinking a London Pride. Oh, yeah, boy. Nice cask. London Pride. Can't beat it. Michael's feeling the love. Which says, hello, Abs. Abby's upstairs getting ready for work. He's on the night shift tonight. Law says, hi, Mike. Law's bringing Merry Christmas. You can shut up as well. Sat in the garden, supping a nice cold something. Afternoon, Michael. Harry Wood's in. Harry Wood, hello, son, with the best picture in the world. I love that. Dave says, hi, Michael. JT Wardley on the Heineken. Mate, Heineken, a nice cold Heineken is perfect right now. Great shout. Absolutely perfect. You could drink the worst lager in the world right now, but if it's ice cold, who cares? Fair play to you. Cheers, by the way, buddy. And Michael, oi, Phil. John says, Merry Christmas. Shut up, John. If you were here right now, knuckle sandwich. I've been to Berlin in December 2019. That was the last time I went anywhere. December 2019. I went to Madrid. Not really travelled since. Went down to Cornwall the end of last year, but that don't really count. Stan the man. Merry Christmas, everyone. Paul's caught up. Everyone's bullying me. I'm getting bullied today. I'll tell you who was a good musician. Prince, top songwriter. I'm with you on that. Prince was good. Prince was very good. I want to be your lover. Crazy voice as well. Crazy voice. John could never find the right San Miguel. No, he got the lid and will come out with a pillow or something. He'd get it totally wrong. Goldrake, Gino, classic. San Miguel is a beer you have with a You know what? No. A sandwich. Happy New Year. Oh, shut up, kid. Blind man, me too. It's impossible to get. John could have it looking right in front of him. It could be right in front of him, and he would still pick up the wrong beer. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. David Wilson, I enjoy both Hell albums. Dark Angel was on the second one. I see. I will look for it. I will look for it. If it's a funeral tune, got to have it. It's got to be good, isn't it? Laura says, Happy New Year. John, you're a douche. You're a proper douche. Dave's had a bottle of Hofmeister Weisser. Lovely ease. I can't wait to get in on that. Cannot wait to get stuck into that one. Does sound good, man. Rampant Lions in. Look at this. Goldrake, evening sexy, evening Paul, evening son. How are you, mate? I hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. John's feeling a bit poorly, so keep his hands to himself. Oh dear. Stan's on form this afternoon. He is on form. David's killing the jokes. Legend. Love it. Okie dokie. Yeah, right. Not going to go there. Are you ready for Brew London? Was 2021 good fun? Was it good? Was it good? Goldrake saying, good evening to Rampant Lion. Paul, you need to allow people to join the channel and pay some cash to fund the channel. Maybe some other time. I think everyone's struggling at the moment, so I haven't really thought about it, but maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. I might do a membership thing, but it's not really on my agenda right now. Shark, yeah, new beer. Late comments is a banger. You're such a dick. This is. Do I lose when the police officer said papers? I say scissors. You win, surely. Surely. John, we'll say the logo next to name in chat looks like a cigarette at the bottom. I too prefer the old one. There you go. See, I've got a teammate. Old school's better, says Captain Meat. There we go. It's cool. The Lord's, but I prefer the other one. Yeah, yeah. Captain Meat, I'm with you on that one. Wouldn't mind paying a few bob a month to pull the own. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I can't sit in that sun today. It's too much, isn't it? I could sit out there in that front garden for about half hour and that's it. I'll be toasted from head to top. That'd be me done. I don't know how people can just sit in the sun. When people go on holiday and sunbathe, I don't know how people do that. Freaks. Can't do it. Thomas is in. Hey Thomas, how are you? Where you been? Where you been, man? But he's here. He's made it. We were wondering where Tom was. We were wondering where Jim is. We've still not seen Jim. We need to know how Jim is. How's that postage? Oh, Christ almighty. Rich, yes, I need to get on that. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry, dude. Sorry. It's coming. I will sort it out. That's my fault. My work has been so busy. I've million things I've forgotten to do this week. They're coming. You should really brew a beer called Late Comments when you get your pilot system working. I put a huge brolly up in the garden to keep me from that sun. That's it. We go out in the sun and then shield ourselves from it, and it's ironic. Time for a kebab wrap. Oh, a cheeky kebab wrap. We got Donna meat. Press 1 if you would pay at least $1.99. Oh my Christ! What are you trying to do to me, Captain Meat? Captain Meat's far too hot today. It really is. I'm easily the worst for the comments. Captain Meat says 1. Captain Meat, Goldrake saying 1. David Wilson says 1. I'm flattered. I've got to get some Dr. Pepper too. I think. What's everyone's favourite soft drink? Oh, that's a good question. What's everyone's favourite bottle of fizz? Doesn't have to be fizz, to be fair. Doesn't have to be fizz. What's everyone's favourite soft drink? I don't think I've ever asked that question on this channel before. Phil says 1. Love you, Phil. Love you, Phil. I'll think about it. I had this chat with Captain Meat a few days ago. He said you should do a membership thing. I said I wasn't going to do it anytime soon because I just feel like everyone's struggling at the moment. It's been a funny year, and I think you guys do enough watching my videos. That's enough for me at the moment. If you guys wanted to do a membership thing, I could do some exclusive content. I'll never say never. But yeah, I think we've all had a rough 18 months or so. So me asking for money off you, I just don't feel comfortable doing it right now, if I'm honest. Order my t-shirts though. Get those. They're great. Buy those by all means. You can put a can of late comments in the subscription box. Time for a Hofbrau. Oh, proper beer. None of this Carlin or Foster's crap. Hofbrau. Lord says, definitely Shark. Definitely. You two are a couple of pillocks. Billy Beers is in. How you doing, Brett? How are you, mate? Terry is a legend. He influenced a few UK YouTube beer reviews. Yeah, so I was talking to JB earlier and he sounded proper cut up about it. He didn't sound happy at all. Hope you're well, Brett. Hope you're doing well. What are you drinking, mate? What are you drinking? Are you drinking on this absolutely beautiful Saturday afternoon? Hope so. It's beer drinking weather, isn't it? If we shouldn't eat at night, why do they put a lighter in the fridge? Great question. Great point. Great point. Could someone remind me in 25 minutes to take my Budvar out of the freezer? Otherwise, I will forget. All right, so what's the time now? Well, you posted that, what, 10 minutes ago. So you've only got 15 minutes to go, Goldrake. Influenced me a lot. Yeah. I think he influenced quite a lot of people because he was definitely one of the first, wasn't he? He was definitely one of the first that I ever saw. Beer Goggles reviews with Terry Kay and Simon, a real craft beer guy, but definitely the first two beer reviews I ever saw. Yeah, so to hear that Terry's passed is, yeah, it's genuinely upsetting, isn't it? It really is, because it just seemed like such a down to earth, decent bloke. Never met the guy, but he seemed incredible. Seemed a lovely guy. Thomas is saying Terry Beer Goggles reviews legend. Yep, absolutely. Absolute legend. Paul will remind you when you read your comment. There you go. Hi, Beardy. How you doing today, says John. Gotcha. I know Craig of Kent Beer Reviews is going to Brew London. Oh, he's coming down this as well. Craig of Kent Beer, superb. Fantastic. Thomas, you absolute legend. Excuse me. Shark the beer will be frozen by the time he reads this. Get it out. Get it out. Excuse me, Shark O'Brien. Laugh my ass off. You're probably right there. John says he's behaving. Lol. Brad, are you vlogging any of the beer fest? Yes. A lot of it. We're going to be doing some serious coverage. Documenting. We're going to be doing a lot of documenting that weekend. We're going to try and do a live session at some point and get you guys involved. I want to get Sobieski on camera, Phil Smith on camera, David Wilson on camera. We'll get Ken Beer Reviews involved. If he's coming down, we'll get everyone involved. Get everyone on camera. It will be a giggle. It will be a proper laugh. If you can't make it, if you can't get a ticket, just stay tuned because we will be doing a lot of documenting from it, and it's going to be a proper laugh. It really will. Hey, Lord's pretty good, thank you. And yourself, says Brett. I'm there Saturday from 11 a.m. Good lad. I think most people are coming on the Saturday, aren't they? Easy geezer at the beer fest. That's it. That's a new DJ Paul, first for everything. Mate, I'm going to be spinning the tunes. I ain't going to have a clue what's going on. I'm just going to be doing crossfader like that, hoping for the best and spinning stuff. Scratching everyone's records. It's going to be a right laugh. London Pride, a classic, one of the first beers I ever tried. It is a belter. It is a belter. All Fuller's beers are superb. I'm good, Beardy, just recovering from being ill. London Pride, look great on a Spurs shirt. It would, man. I'd have that now. Fuller's sponsoring our shirts. That'd be great. Asda are selling 4 London Prides for £6. It's a deal, isn't it? That is a deal. Oh my God, Harry Wood, that picture. It's a belter, isn't it? Yes, the Golf Open. Who's watching the Open? Anyone else watching the golf? Heineken is the best of the macro lot. It's definitely up there, isn't it? I've always enjoyed Heineken. Always have. Right. I'm going to do a quick shout out or a quick question. A quick question. Lager or IPA? Go. Lager or IPA? Go. First one to get the answer in. That's what I go for. I'm twisted. I've got beers in the ice bucket. It's a lager or an IPA. I need the help of the viewers. Lager. Brett says lager. Good man. Going for the lager. Where am I with the chat? How am I that far behind? It's impossible. Heineken is the best of the macro lot. Thank you, Brett. Getting on the lagers. Bish bash bosh. Another Modelo from Mexico. Mexico. Yes. Oh, it's dripping on my leg. It's really cold. That's nice. I'm enjoying that. It's the water I'm talking about. Nothing else. It pours really nicely when it comes out, the Modelo. It looks really nice in the glass. Oh, that's nice. Cold water. Captain Meats, 4 for 6 in all supermarkets, I'm pretty sure. I know Asda do it, don't they? The 4 for 6 on the Fullers. You can get the London Cab Stout in Asda, which is a really good beer. Gold Drake, just say hello to everyone. Too many people to mention. Low! Brett says, Laws, I'm still hungover from yesterday. Drank too much. Vibrant Forest pupa in the sun. Vibrant Forests. What's that? What's that one? By the time Paul reads this, we'd have won the World Cup. Shut your face, Brad. Everyone's jumping on me. It's not good. Paul, did you go to Real Madrid or the fake one? Did you go to Real Madrid? What's the fake one? Are we talking Atletico? Are they the fake one? But I have been to Real Madrid. I have been to watch Real Madrid play. Been to the Bernabeu a couple of times. Very nice. Very nice. I'll stick up for you today, Paul, mate. If John was on the chat, it would be the World Cup Final 22. Sadly, no ESB on tap, so we ordered another Pride. They're still beautiful on tap, though, isn't it? And it's well looked after, Dave. That is something we need to do. I need to get down the road to the parcel yard and drink an ESB and document it. And I need people to come down. I need to meet you guys. Everyone needs to come to the parcel yard at King's Cross and have a few beers of ESB with me. It'll make a wicked video. It really would. Beardy, I hate these hangovers. It always seems a good idea at the time. It's always a good idea at the time. Paul, San Miguel is known as the Teenage Stoners beer. Is it really? I didn't know that. For me, San Miguel's always been a holiday beer. But that's probably because I was drinking the better stuff on holiday. But now you can get it here. No excuse. Everyone should be drinking it. London Pride is still a belter. London Pride is an absolute belter. Always will be. Always will be. So, Stan, I missed that. Gold Drake. Spanish San Miguel was nice. The 5.4 is superb. Superb. Leo Sayer says, give me some beer. Leo Sayer is it, ladies and gentlemen. Lord, yeah, man. The missus was like, you're going to burn and you're going to get pissed too. I did both. She was like, you better be up in the morning. She told you. You got to make sure you get up, man. Paul and John, Yant and Dick and the beer tube. I reckon we could be, you know. We could be. Like Morecambe and Wise. But much better looking. Much better looking. The kids have gone out, so it's just me and the missus today. And she's telling me about her day. Oh, Christ. God, I miss the kids. Oh, dear. Stop talking. I'm trying to drink beer. Dearest, dear. Oh, did you hear that? How good is that? The new Maiden track. Absolute belter. Absolute belter. Writings on the wall. That's what it's called. Absolute belter. Can't do English bitters, to be honest. Mild or darker all the way for English beer for me. Yeah. Mild or darker. So what would be your favourite English stout, for example, then, Rampant Lion, if you could choose? Because, I mean, you've done hundreds of videos. Of all the beers you've drunk, what would you say would be your peak, your top dark English beer? I'd love to know. That's a hell of a question. For a beer reviewer who's done so much. I can't believe World Cup 2021 starts next week. Beardy, yeah, they don't let you off the hook. Leo Sayer says, have you ever tried Cap APEC? I've never heard of it, dude. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Brett, the lager was a good shout. I needed that. Gold Drake, Lordsborough, my old pal. Sparta Beer Reviews. Didn't like that one. Lord says, hi, Jim. How's the weather in Sweden? Are you leaving?
Yeah.
She's got her bag packed.
Moving out.
Abby's doing the night shift. Then she's going to see her mate. So I'm gonna have to get everyone around for a house party, and it's just me in the house tonight. So Brewdog Punk IPA now still the best one they do, I think. Well, the original Punk IPA. I like their double punk. I like the double punk they're knocking out at the moment, and the reason I like that is because it tastes like what Punk IPA did when it first came out. Excuse me. Sack Southgate, get Lampard in with Graham Potter, assistant manager. Oh, I'd have Graham Potter as your manager and Lampard as assistant. I'd have it the other way around, personally. Yeah, I'm all right with Southgate as long as he starts learning from his mistakes. As long as he learns from things that have gone wrong, then you can't knock a manager, really. Excuse me. Windy. Law, she was okay. She had to remove my vodka so I could have finished it. 350ml bottle, Shanty seaweed vodka. Bloody hell, Shanty seaweed. Everyone loves a good bit of Shanty, don't they? Bloody good. Rich says, I was wondering why my frisbee was getting bigger and bigger. Then it hit me. That's a good one. I like that. Did you hear that? I was wondering why my frisbee was getting bigger and bigger. Then it hit me. Stephen Russell's gone for a 1 as well. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. We'll have a think about it. Like I say, everyone's everyone's had a hard time of it at the moment, and yeah, I'm not 100% comfortable with the subscription thing, but we'll think about it. We'll think the membership, should I say? We'll think about it. Dandelion and burdock. Do you like a bit of dandelion and burdock? Never been a fan. Jim says chicken falafel halloumi with garlic sauce in the roll. Ooh. Well, like chicken kebab with falafel halloumi garlic sauce. That sounds naughty. I wouldn't mind a bit of that, though, to be fair. It does sound good. Favourite soft drink is cherry Coke. Don't have it often as it's basically a can of sugar. We like the Pepsi Max, don't we, with cherry in it? That's quite nice. Pepsi Max cherry. That's quite nice. Goldrake Rampant Lion reviews. What are you drinking, sir? Good question. Jim says 25 degrees at the moment in Sweden. Beautiful Sweden. Is it true that all the ladies over there are stunning, Jim? Can you confirm? Simple. The best soft drink, ice can, cola, can of Coke. Forget Pepsi. See, I don't like. Well, I say I don't like. I do like, but I find the original Coke a bit too sweet. You feel like the sugar on your teeth afterwards. It's crazy. Favorite fizz is Pepsi Max or Sprite. I really like Pepsi Max. Do like Pepsi Max. I'm a fan. Ginger beer, Jamaica, or cloudy lemonade. Cloudy lemonade's a great shout, Martin. Really good shout. Definitely with you on that one. Shark says cherry Pepsi. There you go. All the way in Cali, baby. Cherry Pepsi. JT Wardley, Pepsi Max, way better than Coke Zero. I agree with that 100%. 100%. Coke Zero tastes like chemicals. Full stop, chemicals. Rampant Lion, that sounds lovely, dude. Happy Easter. Shut up, John. Damn you. CJR, water is the best. So you know what? That should be everyone's answer, really, isn't it? Yeah, water. I do like water. Even though it tastes of nothing, I do enjoy water. Stephen's favourite soft drink is Robinson's Barley. So the squash. I like a good squash. What's your favourite flavour? I like a bit of orange squash. I ain't got a proverbial pot to piss in. 25, not bad at all. Jim says, Goldrake, just finished an Apex during my timeout. Yourself? It's on the Apex, why not? I just come on here. Hello, Tom. Hello, mate. Just coming here after a busy day. I accidentally drilled a screw. Oh, nice. Oh, no. Screw a pipe to secure floorboards back down. Definitely need a beer. What should you suggest, Paul, on a day like this? To be honest, an ice cold lager. I haven't got time for being fussy. When it's like this, when it's in the high 20s, you just want an ice cold lager. I'm drinking Modelo Mexican lager. It's bang average at best, but it's doing the job. It's refreshing. It's refreshing. Ice cold lager, mate. You'll be fine. My lords, Paul's beer with your sunglasses are coming handy today. Love them. Good man, Brad. Good man. I bet you look the bollocks as well, though, don't you? You look proper cool. Fed up with Budvar. Dan, how did you get some proper job? Great IPA. Great IPA. Great shout. Happy 10th anniversary. Congratulations on your success. The brewery. Oh, dear. Guttiers next week is the time we normally go to Mallorca for 2 weeks with the kids. Yeah, that's it. I think a lot of people are going to be pissed off about that. Schools are breaking up now. No one's going in. Who's going on holiday? Are people doing are people going on holiday in England or Scotland, Wales? Everyone's staying local. Everyone's staying on the island. Why not? Rapid line review sounds nice. I'm on the Budfire at the minute. Steve's fed up. I got you, mate. I got you. Brett says the onions were being cut for me. I was crying. I literally shed a tear for him. Maybe drinking a Fallen Acorn Expedition IPA. It's a toast for the big man, Tez. Cheers to Terry. Again, to Terry, his family, his friends. Cheers to you, mate. It's a damn shame. Damn shame. Blind Man B with a £3 super chat. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Really do. All goes into the channel. All goes into the beers. I really do appreciate it. Stan says, Paul, where can I send you some cans and bottles? Because my recycling bin's full. I don't want them. I don't want them. You always know when our bin gets emptied on a Monday morning because everyone in the street can hear it. So, cans and bottles. Good times. Good times. Not that bad, I don't think. Thanks, Sharp. It's been amazing. Does this make it the longest live stream in history? You two are a couple of bellends. Don't care what anyone says. Anyone checked out the band's Booze and Bites geezer? Yes, I subscribed to him. Decent guy. Decent guy. And his beer knowledge is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I wish I knew what he knows about beer. He's very, very good. I do watch his videos. I'm a fan. Never actually watched Terry's reviews, but definitely need to have a go at them. Yeah, check him out. Beer Goggles reviews, Terry K. He just seemed like a lovely, lovely bloke. He really did. And it's, really sad news that's filtering through at the moment. But, it's a damn shame. Seemed like a lovely guy. Yes, Paul, get everyone on camera. Yeah, man, I'm going to get everyone on camera at Brew London. Whoever's coming down, you're all going to be famous. I'm going to make you famous. Goldrake, good bit of Czech lager, never goes amiss. Love Urkel. Was that a Pilsner Urkel? Yeah, that's a lovely beer. Lovely beer. Band's Booze and Bites. He's a legend. His music taste is top. Yeah, does his covers, doesn't he? Does the bass covers on his channel as well. Worth checking out. So Guinness World Record. Dave Wilson. You guys all okay for the COVID pass or doing test on date? That's a good question, actually. That's a good question because I say as of Monday, all the restrictions have been lifted, but cases are going through the roof. But it's because, Abs, in all honesty, how's things at work at the moment?
I mean, we're chock-a-block, but not with COVID.
Chock-a-block, but not with COVID. So the hospitals...
There's a few people coming in that have COVID, but they're not...
But nothing like it was last year.
No, they're not like seriously ill with COVID.
So yeah, because everyone's been jabbed, people are getting ill. But it's not serious. It's not serious. People ain't flying into hospitals like they were last year. I don't know. I just get your jabs, guys. Get your jabs. If you haven't had your jabs yet, get your jabs. Get yourself protected. And let's all enjoy the rest of our lives because this last 18 months or so has been a piss take. So, I don't know. I've not heard anything about that for Brew London in terms of what they might do. I don't know. I don't know. I know a lot of people have been ill. A lot of people have found out they've got it lately because they went to the football last week. So, doesn't sound good, but we'll see. We'll see. You just got to be careful, haven't you, I guess? I won't be licking people's faces and all that, you know. See what happens. Don't get me on camera with my picturesque boat race. It is a picturesque boat race. We need to get you on camera, Steve. No, Paul, don't get it. Phil Smith's going on camera with the Trilby. It's got to be done. Not had Urkel yet, I don't think. How did you on Untapped last night? Oh, there we go. Phil Smith, I won't be on camera. Kev's coming on camera. Rich went for IPA. Whoa, miles behind him. How is this happening? How is this happening? Paul, especially get Phil Smith. Yeah, Phil Smith is definitely going to be on camera, 100%. Phil, just needs your hat. You could talk off screen. I'll just put the hat next to me and he talks. Went for the lager. He was first in there, Brett. I went for him. Fair play. Lager, IPA. If you read this, Paul, it's 7:30 Sunday. Shut your face, John. Kev went for the IPL in the middle. Jim went for a doppelbock. Damn it. Didn't have none of it. Lived in Brentford. Thomas went for water. Are you suggesting that I'm drunk? IPA, lager, IPA, Minabrea. Was that Minabrea? It's my favourite macro lager. I think I've had that one. Don't think I've had that one. Also talkative as always, even more so today. We've been on the pills again. Who's been on the disco biscuits? Shark Laws Brewing Co. Ginger beer is now grey. Black Cab Stout by Fuller's is quality. It is. It's a good beer. Very good beer. Lucky mother fudger. Beardy, I really like that too. Breaking his Paul pushes himself live on YouTube and gets awesome satisfaction. The ice bucket. Stop giving Paul a hard time for being slow with the comments. I've got you back, Paul. Come on, Italy. Was it not shut? Oh, bloody hell. Quick out to meat, lovely start. Had a bottle last week. So good. Pupa is very sessionable pale at 4%. It's so Moorish. About to say 4 p.m. Is it really? Shark, are you now driving the Tesla Cybertruck? Gold Drake, 2 stone to be totally aware. The Ford Lightning. Rest in peace, Young's Brewery at Wandsworth. Cracking rival to Fuller's. Are they done? The Young's Brewery done? Paul, I suggest the Astronomer near Liverpool Street. And then go to Goose Island Brew Pub. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I'm all over that, mate. The Astronomer. Are you coming out? We'll have a few beers at the Astronomer, mate. Sounds good. I'm up for meeting at King's Cross. My missus goes West End. Loads to see shows. So I can come down with her and get tanked up with you while she's in the theatre. Sounds like a plan, Bradders. Sounds like a plan, son. Just got to let me know when you're coming down. We'll do it. 100%. Best known comedian. Here is good conversation. Peter Kay, Billy Connolly, Bill Bailey, Robin Williams. Love Peter Kay. Love Peter Kay. Love Billy Connolly. I like Mickey Flanagan as well at the moment. Shark 2024 model. Dear. Paul, I've done San Miguel many a time. I love San Miguel. I don't care what anyone says. I think it's a good beer. Will someone make me some food, please? I need some food. The Skull Lager at 2 p.m. I will get the words out of my mouth in a minute. The Skull Lager at 2.8% counts as a soft drink. Nearly. You're not far off. For me, the best maiden album was Caught Somewhere in Time. Oh, that's a good debate. Best maiden album. Best maiden album. Don't know. Somewhere in Time. That's a great stitch, though, isn't it? Does that count? I don't know. Seventh Son of the Seventh Son is a good album. That's a solid one. I'm looking forward to their new stuff, mate. If that first track is anything to go by. And the Book of Souls, their last album, was a bloody incredible album as well. Actually considering purchasing the Ford Lightning when it comes out. Thought the sound of the vocals was weird with tinny echo on Maiden track. Did you think so? A lot of people were saying that, weren't they? They were a bit unsure about the production. Yeah, maybe. But the riffage was superb. That live is going to be awesome. That song live is going to be a belter. I need to see Maiden live again. What a show they put on. Young Special was awesome. Great start as well. What's the difference between... excuse me. What's the difference between Brew London and London Craft Beer Fest apart from the price? Excuse me again. The venue, the brewers that are going to be there, I don't know who's at London Craft Beer Festival. What breweries are going to be there? I'll tell you now, the lineup of Brew London is superb. Really looking forward to having a lot of beers from those brewers. I'm going to get in trouble. Shark, you should do it. Oktoberfest Germany 20. I'd love to. I would love to go to Oktoberfest. Would love to. I know it's a bit touristy, but I don't give a shit. I would love to get involved on that. Goldrake Brewfire number 3. Smells a bit like my chill out room. Oh dear. Big Kev. No! Lawsbury Car will give you a ride when you visit. Oi. Alan's in. Spice and Easy. Hello, sir. How you doing, buddy? Okie dokie. Have you got food to take with you?
I've taken some fruit.
Is that it?
And a chocolate thing.
Okay. Okay.
And a drink. What?
Just making sure. Just making sure you've got some food with you. Unlimited pours at London Craft included in the price. It can be very good value for money. I get a few Imperials. That's a good shout. Also Burner, Spice and Easy. I'm telling you. Spice and Easy. Hey up, Alan. John says hello, Alan. Alan says hello, Shark. Rich says I never liked vodka. No, I've never been a vodka fan either. Might have been all that drinking Glen's vodka for like punishment shots during the gaming nights with the boys. That's probably what's put me off vodka for life, to be honest. We used to have 4 of us playing Call of Duty, and if you came 4th, if you had the lowest amount of kills at the end of the round, you had to do a shot of Glen's, and bloody paint dinner, awful stuff. Thomas says hello to Spice and Easy. 2 managers should have gone for Clough and Redknapp. Should not let Venables go or sack Glenn Hoddle. I would have loved to see Redknapp in charge of England. Would have loved to have seen that. Lord Sandbury, be interested if you could do a burnout in an all electric truck. Wouldn't be much fun, would it? Be a silent burnout. A silent burnout. I've done a knobhead pour like Phil Smith. 9-finger head. Beautiful. Got a lovely 9-finger head on this lager. Shark, they have the grunt for sure. Reminds me of Father Ted. He's a near the cows. That's a great sketch. Great sketch. Dougal just doesn't get it. Are you off?
Yes.
Are you off to work? Just say goodbye to everyone.
I'm going to say hello.
Okay, say hello and then say goodbye.
Hello. Goodbye.
Abby's off to work. Night shift.
Yeah.
Right. I will see you in the morning, I suppose. And I won't because you're going to Sam's.
Yeah.
Right there.
I'm just using the fan. I'm really hot.
You're hot already. I'm not surprised. It's going to be a hot night tonight.
Just going to use a fan.
You got a fan in the ambulance?
No, we've got aircon though. Well, if it works.
That's all right then.
If it works.
These are near, but those are far away. These are small.
What's extra in there?
Okay. Love you too. Thank you.
Right.
Take it easy.
Enjoy.
I'll give you a bow later on. Yeah? Door's getting creaky, isn't it?
It is. Oh, God.
Already?
Yeah.
Alright. Take it easy out there. I'll speak to you a bit later on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right.
See you then. In a bit. Favourite soft drink? Guinness. Your favourite soft drink? Dear Paul, most of us would throw a few quid in a month to help you buy some beers to review and pay for your live beers. If you was in a pub, I would buy you a beer. Bless you. Bless you. I appreciate that. That's that's genuinely a lovely thing to say. I do appreciate it. I appreciate the support. This would be fuck all without you guys. So yeah, the fact that you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Fanta grape or Hawaiian punch, juicy red. I like Fanta lemon. Now you've said that, Brett. Fanta lemon, I love that stuff. I think that might actually be my favourite soft drink, but it is very sweet. Don't you hate it when people answer their own questions? I do. Hey, Bosh. Water is bad for you. Makes your insides all rusty. Does it? Bloats you as well. Takes a lot of balls to play golf like I do. Love it. I think old school Carlsberg Special would do me today. Carlsberg Special. Not what it was, mate. Not what it was. Paintbrush 1962. Great name. How are you, buddy? Thank you for joining us. Ab's packing for work. What's with the thong? Cheeky ambulance crew she works for. Filth. I need to get some Paul's Beer Review Lordsbury sunglasses out here in Cali. We could do that. We could do that. Surely we could get some sunglasses out there. John, what are we saying? We can get some shades out of Cali, surely. In this weather, Stella, Bud, Kronenberg, or whatever the local. Do you know what? You're absolutely spot on there. Whatever is cheap, cheerful, and cold. That's all that matters. Cold. I'm going to get another lager down because it's getting warmer and warmer in this bloody room. I need a breeze. Someone give me a breeze. Someone fart in my general direction. I'll take it. Oh, shot me load. Get off. There we go. Yeah, I'm totally with you. Totally with you, Captain, mate. I'm going on holiday to Wales in September. Hopefully everything will be fine. Can't see it though, the way it's going. It's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good. Excuse me. Shall we confuse Paul? Everyone put the word squirrel in the comment. Then I'll retract my message. By the time he gets to it, he'll be totally baffled. That worked, didn't it? Sprint race is 17 laps with no pit stops. Does that really separate the men from the boys, that one? Phil's gone for the squirrel. Kev's gone for squirrel. Dave's gone for squirrel. Goldrake, probably another lockdown by then. Squirrel. Goldrake, shit in it. Tom says squirrel. Sobieski, squirrel. You lemmings, a lot of you. You followed John. How am I that far behind? I thought I was doing all right. Blue London email said we have to have a COVID pass or test on the day to get in. That's good to know. It's good to know. Rat price, bushy tail. I like squirrels. I like them. I haven't seen that email. I've not seen it. It's been sunny for at least 6 hours now. It's bloody hosepipe band tomorrow. Yeah, you watch. David Wilson, that's ridiculous, to be honest. Nobody's dying of it. The show must go on. Live with it. Yeah, exactly. We live with the flu, don't we? We live with the normal flu. So once we all get jabbed, crack on with it. Apparently, if you drink more beer than the chief medical advisor says you should drink, you don't get it. Really? The Budvar is pucker. Pucker means lovely in the back. We know what pucker means. Pucker. Happy Merry Christmas 2023, everyone. Got an email from Blue London on Thursday. You need the NHS app or NHS letter showing your double jab to get in or take a pay for a test on the day. Really? I'm going to have to get my second jab then, isn't I? Otherwise I ain't going. Disco Biscuits. Who's on the Disco Biscuits? Bloody nightmare. What the fudge, man? It's so ridiculous. What about Paul's Beer Review ice buckets? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. My ice bucket is a bit my ice bucket is a bit shit. It's a Cubanisto ice bucket, but it does the job. It does the job. Full of icy water, which is good enough for me. Good enough for me. But a Paul's Beer Review ice bucket. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Rich, you're probably getting bullied today. I know. They're all having a go at me, douchebags. I call Canadian. My Canadian friend. Hello, sir. How are you? Hello, Paul. Hello, England. Says it like a superstar. Hello, England. Hello. We love you all. How are you, buddy? How's Canada today? What's the weather like over there? In your beautiful, beautiful country that I'm extremely jealous. I want to live in Canada. If there's any other country in the world I can live in, it'll be Canada. Hi, icons. It's David Wilson. I'm getting bullied. You're a bunch of douches. I've been in the garden. What if I missed? I heard something about squirrels. Yeah, it's squirrels everywhere. I don't know what's going on. Sobieski, didn't you get the email to Phil? Phil, did you not get it? I have some pasta with your name on it. Thomas. Also, Paul, my fundraiser tomorrow. Ooh, 1:30 to 2 p.m. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Best Maiden album is Iron Maiden. I prefer the Arno. Ah, this is good. This is good. Rich says, I've never heard a Maiden song in my life. Flip's sake, Rich. Iron Maiden are a British institution. How have you never listened to an Iron Maiden song? Shocking behaviour. Jimmy Carr cracks me up. As a kid, Jimmy Cricket. Harry Hill was great. I love Harry Hill. Harry Hill's TV Burp. I used to love that show. Why did they stop doing that show? It was so good. So good. Dave Wilson says, best Iron Maiden album for me is Number of the Beast. Great album. Number of the Beast. What a track as well. What a track. Time for Warsteiner. Proper beer. None of this calls like crap. Power Slave. Great album. Great album. Again, great track. Brilliant title track. Do I have to be a power slave? Best Maiden first album of Diano. What, Killers. Killers, was that the first album? Blind My Bee, that's mad. Surely you've heard The Trooper. Oh, what a song. What a song. I'm off. Need to mow the lawn before it gets too hot. Happy hour, 12 p.m. Starts at Shark Underwater Tavern. We're coming, man. We're coming over to Cali. We're going to drink your place dry. Take care, Care. Thank you for joining us, buddy. All the best. If I went to a beer festival after a few pints, I'd be trying to steal a keg. You'll see Carl Drake behind the bar trying to sneak off with one of them. That'd be brilliant. The only thing with a lot of musicians, when they get into their 60s, they lose the power in their voice. I've got Genesis tickets. Can't wait to see them. But Phil Collins struggles. Love Phil Collins. I absolutely adore Phil Collins. Even his solo stuff. When he kind of left Genesis and started doing the solo stuff at the end of the 80s, he was on top form. But seriously, I'm gonna put it out there now. Actually, I'm gonna put it out there now. But seriously, that is the name of the album by Phil Collins. Is one of the greatest solo albums ever made. Now, I'm going to say that right now. In my opinion, But Seriously by Phil Collins is one of the best albums you'll ever hear. Genius. Genius. Sobieski found the email, says Phil. Phil has found it. He's found it. Drinking a can of First Date from Lords. It's a lovely beer, isn't it? It is a proper nice beer. Like a malty lager. A malty lager. So refreshing. You got the mouthfeel of the lager, but then you got that malty sweetness of something a bit more sort of traditional. To be fair, that Kolsch is Lord's epitomised. It's like tradition meets modern. Am I selling it well enough? John, are you still in? Am I selling it, mate? Great beer. Great beer. Really is. Genuinely good. Still got to upload my video, my review. Low by Abby. She's long gone now. She is. She's gone. Vodka, depressing drink, unlike Irish whiskey. Oh, Irish whiskey. Bit of Bushmills. John says, bye, Abby. Can't do vodka. Nah, me neither, not a fan. Goldrake, hopefully Camera Winter Beer Festival will go ahead in February 22 in Birmingham. Really enjoyed it in 2020. Sounds good, man. Grim stuff, nail polish. How many of you are like me who wake up after a session at home and find beers in the freezer? Done that before. Done that before. Dave Wilson sounds good. Well, who knows with all this malarkey? Take care, Abby. You're a hero. She is. She is. See, Paul's a great real man. He told the missus he loved her live on web. Got to tell your wife you love her, haven't you? Bloody hell. Right, let's put absolutely loads of animals in chat. Go for it. I love animals. Do all the animals you want. I prefer animals to people, if I'm honest. Give me all the animals you want. Don't mind. I pour a few pints, help me drink proper beers. Good lad. We're supposed to be in Birmingham 3 years. One down, hope 2 more to follow. Fanta Lemon. Oh, I love Fanta Lemon. Great drop. Drinking Elvis juice, watching the Open. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I'm just not good on golf. I can't watch golf. I can't watch it. Even playing it, I get pissed off. Like we spank a ball and it just doesn't go in a straight line. It veers off. I'm like, where are you going? Where are you going? Makes no sense to me. I get frustrated playing golf. Fanta lemon on holiday, like a party in your mouth. It is though, isn't it? It is. It's tasty stuff. It's dangerous. White's lemonade. It's the best in it. Schweppes do a good lemonade as well, I will say. They do a good lemonade. John says, nah. I don't even know what that means. Afternoon all, but listening since 3 p.m. It's Hallmark B in a park. My phone doesn't seem to allow me to message. I'm now officially melting. Need a beer. Oh, not surprised. We're sitting in the park on a day like today. What time are you streaming until, Paul? Do you know if anyone is streaming tonight? As we're doing nothing, I need something to watch. Scott is doing his pre-birthday thingamajig. Is it 6:30? I don't know if Scott's still here. He's probably buggered off. I know he's on from 6:30 doing something. And Alan, Spice and Easy, is on tonight. I don't know if it's the Fab Show tonight or if it's normal live stream. So yeah, I think you've got a couple of options. I think you've got a couple of options tonight, mate. I think you'll be good. Goldrake with all the animals. There you go, John. Where I go on holiday? Are you asking me or are you telling me? Where I go on holiday? Where's anyone going on holiday? Nowhere to go. We're stuffed. Johnson's excellence. I won 66 quid. As I put 6 quid on Italy to sadly win on penalties. Oh, shocking. I might cry. Stan, that's always the brand of lemonade I go for, not changed over the years, still great. Remember the advert? Oh, what's lemonade? Dave Wilson, fingers crossed. It's a Kodak moment watching that display of PDA. It was like a 90s rom-com. Half expecting Matthew McConaughey. It's not about the shed. Oh, dear. I forgot you can see it on StreamYard. Okay. We've definitely been taking pills today. So much chatting. It is crazy. I'm starting to keep up here. Goldrake, that's commitment, my friend. Brew London ticket seems to be only from 6:30. We'd quite happily take half a day off work and get there for 2. Just turn up early, man. Just turn up early. Bust your way in. Breaking news, Abs has gone 4 or 5 minutes. Paul's already turned weird. He's asking people to fart on him. He's shooting his load. I am coming out with some nonsense this afternoon. When I go on holiday in Mallorca, there are taps where you pour your own beers, wine and soft drinks. Estrella Lager, it tastes good at 90 degrees when the kids are in the kids club. Oh, yeah. I need a holiday, man. I want to go away. I really do. Sweet. Standard man. Yeah. Cubanisto was at the shit rum beer review. It is. One of Abby's mates bought that for me for a Christmas present. I hadn't had Cubanisto before at that point, and I had no intention of drinking it. And I thought, you know what, because she's got me a Cubanisto ice bucket, I feel like I had to review it. So I did. And what I will say, yes, it's garbage, but it's better than Desperados. It is much better than Desperados. I'll tell you that now. I hope you have an old Gits line in Brew London, as I can see lots of younger visitors won't be double jabbed. That's a good point. I'm not supposed to have my second jab until the beginning of August. To be honest, I wouldn't mind having it a bit sooner. I wouldn't mind getting in and getting my second one done, to be honest. Window beer with Thomas with a few flags. Going international, baby. Just throwing my dark side to the moon poster. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Harry Hill's TV burp wouldn't be a thing now when he smokes. Do you reckon? I didn't think his jokes were that naughty. It was just taking a mick out of TV, wasn't it? I used to love it. I absolutely used to love it. Iron Maiden, best. I'll pop a fancy listening to Iron Maiden now. If you've not listened to it yet, they released it Thursday, I believe. Iron Maiden's Writing on the Wall, their latest track. It is a banger. Absolute banger. Such a good band. They're like 100 years old, but they're still fucking incredible. I grew up a chav, mate. Didn't appeal to me, men screaming like nutters. They don't scream. Bruce Dickinson is a beautiful vocalist. His vocals are superb. Check him out. Proper British heavy metal. Harry Hill's TV burp. Maybe we need some Harry Hill fights on it. Fights! I used to love that. Harry Hill's TV burp was mainly written by Hawksby and Jacobs from TalkSport. No way! I did not know that. I did not know that. And I wouldn't have guessed it either, because I find Hawksby and Jacobs really boring on TalkSport. They're the afternoon guys, aren't they? They're on like 1, 2 or 4. I find their show proper boring. I don't find them funny. Whereas Harry Hill I've always found quite funny. Do they sing something like Welcome to Neverland? That's Metallica, mate, you're thinking of. Off to Neverland. Off to Neverland. Oh, yeah. Yep, I'll actually steal a keg and share it out with you. Cheers, mate. Might be kicked out, but it'd be funny, wouldn't it? My cousin has seen Collins live loads. Said he lost his way badly, though. He's got like a walking stick now, isn't he? He's getting old. It's getting old. It's a shell of him for himself. Croatia, 1986. Yugoslavia just disintegrated. 1 beer available. Favourites. Go in the shop. Beer crates stacked to the ceiling. Favourites. Not great, but 35 Celsius. A litre Steiner. 15 pence. Jobs are good, innit it, Steve? Jobs are good. You don't need nothing else. You don't need nothing else. Iron Maiden, best album, Seventh Son of the Seventh Son. Yeah, great album. Best metal album ever. Wow, that is a big shout. Big shout. How far, B? How far behind? Right. I've seen Diamond Head in February. Do you like them? Diamond Head, legends. Legends. Am I evil? Yes, I am. Great band. Still haven't had a Lord. You've not. They're coming. They're coming, Rich. I've been saying this for weeks now. I've got to order your beers and your sunglasses, get them sent to you. I will sort it out, mate. First beer is amazing, refreshing, like a lager, but real taste like a good pale. Yeah, the first date. It's a cracking beer. It genuinely is. I haven't actually given John much feedback on that beer, but it is genuinely good. It's a proper Lord's beer. They've nailed it. They've nailed the style with the Kolsch. They really have. Another Day in Paradise is a legit tune. Best Collins song for me. Wish It Would Rain Down. Great track. Great track. Everything on that album, the But Seriously album, every song on that is an absolute banger. Absolute banger. Phil Collins, mate, legend. Can't beat a whiskey, buddy. Can't beat a whiskey. Really enjoyed your Erdinger review. Just found myself a nice pack. Going to try this once. It's nice and cool. Thank you, dude. Is that Valkus Ironhorn? That is the coolest YouTube name ever. You sound like a character in Game of Thrones or something. That's wicked. Thank you, Valkus. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed the Erdinger review. Lovely beer. Lovely beer. Sobieski says Lord's First Date is a wonderful beer. Totally agree. It's a very good beer. I do like a good whiskey now and again, says Rich. Yeah. Duck-billed platypus. Says Cat Meets Adventure. Same to you, dude. Same to you. Gold Jacket, it was good enough for Jim Morrison. I can't watch much golf, just the Masters and the Ryder Cup. They're good. So even that, I struggle with it. I hear about it and like, oh, did you watch the Masters yesterday? And I'm like, no. Cannot watch golf. Steve, yep. Some people in this world I wouldn't even talk to through a medium. Some people in this world I wouldn't even talk to for a medium. When I'm brown bread, when I'm dead. All right. If you're in the park, get a special brew. Special brew. We've got to do a special brew outdoor review. Who used to like supping on the Panda Pop? Oh my God, Panda Pop and the little bottles. I remember Panda Pop. They still make Panda Pop? Is that a real thing now or is it gone? You may take our lives, but you'll never take our freedom. Monday, Freedom Day. We're all going to go out with swords and stuff. I like the Ryder Cup Euro takes on US. Imagine having Steve Ballesteros on your team. Goldrake, always thought vodka tasted the same. There is loads of artisanal vodkas, non-flavoured. I spent 16 quid on a small 350ml bottle of that seaweed vodka. It's so smooth. Captain Meets Adventures, somewhere European. Down my local later for some. Oh, Taylor's Landlord. What a beer. If you get that one on cask. Beautiful, beautiful. You're right, Paul. You've got to tell your wife you love her. Abby, we love you. Bless you, Abby. She's going out looking after fucking horrible people. I couldn't do her job. I've said it on here a million times. I couldn't do her job. Couldn't do it. I hate people. I generally I dislike people. They do my head in. And people, a lot of the calls that she gets are from hypochondriacs who think that they're ill when they're not. And I couldn't put up with that. I couldn't put up with that. It's that What's that? That bastard in hit today. My ears and head is sweating from wearing headphones. It's too hot, mate. It's too hot for headphones. Day like today, you can't do it. You can't do it. It just make your head sweat. I had my cap on when I was at work, and my cap was soaked, like soaked through. Perfect way to destroy a decently good hat. I might be screaming tonight. What? I might be screaming tonight at the birthday tomorrow. Good lad. Started the barbecue. Ooh, John, what are you cooking, son? What are you cooking? Golf is the most frustrating sport I've ever played. I tell you what, Big Giv, I think I'm with you. I think I'm with you on that. I should be good at golf. I don't know why. It just doesn't work for me. I should be good at it. It's a sport where your technique comes into play and you get an idea of distance. And with football, when I play football, I'm like a quarterback on the football pitch. I'll ping a long ball to someone and I'll always get it pretty spot on. And I always think with golf I should be the same way, but it never works for me. Never works. I can't play golf. I'm awful at it. Secret lemonade drinkers, Elvis Costello's dad. It's a secret lemonade drinker. Great ad. That was my first pint today, Steve. Landlord still is a great beer. Landlord. Boltmaker I like as well. Tilly Taylor. Can't knock her. Beardy beer reviews. Blimey bet. 16 quid for 350ml. I know Harry was talking about brewing a fruit-infused vodka, and apparently it's nice. I need to try some flavoured one. Can't do the normal stuff. 42 people in the chat. Hit the like button. Yep. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Let's keep the chat going. Let's keep drinking. The sun is out. It's perfect drinking weather. Let's get rat-arsed. Josh. Paul lad. Hello, Josh. Hello, sir. It's the Burger King. It's the Burger King. Beardy Beer Reviews. Also, I enjoy reviews, mate. Keep it up. Yep. Brett's doing a cracking job. Paul. Paul, when you were in Madrid, did you have tapas? And is it nice? Yes and yes. I love tapas. Patatas bravas. They're croquettes. They're Russian salads. I don't know why they call them Russian. Got nothing to do with Russia. What else they do? What's the squid? The fried squid they do. What's the name of it? Big in Madrid. I've forgotten the name of it. I mean, it's probably big everywhere, to be fair, but it's a kind of a bit of a speciality. Spanish tapas, I love. I love it. Whenever I go to Madrid, it is tapas. Generally, it's Heineken or Paulana or Mahu 5-star or Mau, as I was told that's how you pronounce it in Spain. Mau. You don't pronounce the H. Me, I'm like, can I have a Mahu 5-star, please, governor? And they're like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, mate? Yes, love tapas, mate. I just love Spain. I love Spain. I love Madrid. If you've never been to Madrid, I recommend it. It's got a really nice mixture of kind of your modern, bustling city, but at the same time, it's got all the Spanish traditions. It's not like London. It's not a full-on fucking, head melt like London is. Madrid's a little bit more chilled out, but there's a lot going on there. Very, very cool city. I do recommend it. Come on, John. Show your face on. John, bless him, he's not very well. I've sent him an invite, but I don't think he's feeling it today. But I can't blame him. He's having a barbie. Pablo, mate. Desperados is a bag of wank. Had it a few times. Bag of shite. It's not good, is it? It's not good. David Wilson tasted it at a pub in Union Road, Lincoln, near the cathedral. No other beer has come close. That sounds good. Modelo's another beer that tastes good with the sun in your face. I've saved it. I've saved one more. I've got a pack of 4 and I've got one more. And I might review it outdoors. I'll do an outdoor review. But it's going down all right. It's not particularly great, but it's doing the job, Oh, God, blimey. Rich says, I'm only 30. I've been double jabbed for 6 weeks. Oh, blimey. I didn't have my first jab. I had my first jab about 6 weeks ago now. It was a while back. I got my first one the first week of August. Early August I'm supposed to be doing it, but I want it earlier. I want it done. I want to be jabbed up. If you want your second jab, I recommend just turning up at one of the jabbing centres. Doing it at Tottenham. Doing it at White Hart Lane at the moment. It might be this weekend or it might be next weekend. If it's next weekend, I might just go down to Tottenham and get it done there. They're advertising for jabs up my high street earlier, a fancy dress. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Ever tried quack beer? Lovely Belgian beer, and a quack glass is something else. You should try if you get the chance. I'm not sure if I've had a quack beer yet. I should have done. I really should have done, but I'm not sure I have. I've had Duval, I've had Westmalle, I've had Golden Drac, I've had a couple of others, but I've not had quack yet. I don't think. I've not had a West Veteran either. There's a few Belgian beers I do need to try, but I'm not yet a convert. I'm not yet a massive Belgian beer fan. I know a lot of people love Belgian beer, but for me, I'm just not a huge fan of the yeast. I find Belgian beers very sweet, and sometimes I can find that a bit off-putting, but the quality is there, undeniably. The quality is there. I just find Belgian yeast a little bit too sweet sometimes for my liking. Paul, Harry Hills wouldn't exist now. Way too offended. People to, 100%. 100%. Everyone's so woke and pathetic now. Most of the comedy we live for wouldn't be allowed these days. Yep. World of snowflakes. Couldn't see you couldn't do that. 100%. 100%. Everything's changing and it's sad. Bruce Dickinson could have been an opera singer. His vocals are so good. I totally agree. Bruce Dickinson's vocals are mental. The notes he hits, the way he holds them as well. Legend. Blind Band Me, exactly, mate. Collins is a bad away because of the drummer. One of the best drummers of all time. I love Phil Collins drumming. I don't know if I'm not sure technically he's one of the best drummers in the world, but his sound was good. The way he used to set up when he played drums was awesome. He was an awesome drummer. It sounded good. To be fair, I can rectify my sin of not knowing Maiden by saying I love Motorhead. There you go. You've let me off, mate. You let yourself off there. If you love Motorhead and AC/DC, you're okay. But, mate, you need some Maiden education. You need some Maiden in your life. When you transport a rabbit in a bag, you've got to cut out 2 holes for the eyes. Let him enjoy the journey. That sounds like a Harry Hook. Best metal album is Back in Black by AC/DC. Argument sorted. I'm not sure if I call that a metal album. Rock album, yeah, I would say that. Now you've started a whole new debate. A whole new debate. What is the... Okay, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to ask the question now. What is everyone's favourite album? Can you do this? This is a really hard question. I'll go for it. I'll go for it. If you can't name one, do a top 5. Do a top 5. What is everyone's favourite album? And if you can't do one, do a top 5. Everyone's favourite album ever. Oof, that's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. I sat on a bench, had 4 proper jabs, great beer, taking it slightly easier, out for a curry. Oh, you're having a Ruby Murray. Awesome. Awesome. Josh, when's the next beer review? Coming up soon, mate. I've kind of had a week off from the channel. I've been a miserable dickhead all week because of the football, and I just haven't been in the mood for doing reviews. But they're coming this week. I've got some good ones. Going to be doing some Trappist beers this week, which I'm looking forward to. So Belgian beer fans and English beer fans, stay tuned. I've got the English Trappist beer for you this week. But yeah, thank you, Josh. I'm becoming a pest. I will admit it, though. If any Lord's beer, I'll keep in the cans like a weirdo. Got a lot of cans to keep. Appetite for Destruction, that's a great album. That is a great album. Proper rock album. Said it before, said it again. Never got on with AC/DC. I give up, Goldrake. I give up, mate. I give up. I love AC/DC. I love AC/DC. But then you're a massive Jam fan. I'm not a massive Jam fan. So that's the beauty of music. It's an art, isn't it? It's art. If we all agreed, then it wouldn't be art. You know, no one's right, no one's wrong. Captain, I'd say, I can't even pronounce that. Queen Reich Operation Mindcrime. I've never even heard of that. Who does that? NFFC, what are you drinking, pal? I am drinking Modelo, Mexican lager. Very refreshing on a really hot day. It's not particularly great, but it does the job. So cheers to you, brother. What are you drinking? What are you drinking, sir? I might be. That's a good one. Cobra. Oh yeah, boy. If you're having a Cobra or a Kingfisher at a push, but if I'm having a Ruby, I want a Cobra. Yeah, it's right about Hawksby and Jacobs. I think they were also behind fantasy football with Badil and Skinner. Never took to them. Yeah, I find them really boring. I try and get on with them, but I find them kind of laughing at their own jokes, and I'm like, it's not really funny. And one of them's a Spurs fan as well, so I should like them, but nah, knew you'd sing Am I Evil. My favourite track is Play It Loud. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't know much by Diamond Head, but I do need to top up on them. I need to do my research, Brett. I really do. But Am I Evil is a great tune. One of my favourite songs. I was at the Sonosphere Festival where the Big Four played together. So we had Metallica, Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer and Anthrax on the stage at the same time. And they played that track, and it was one of the loudest things I've ever heard in my life. It was insane. Insane. Oh, Steve, Thin Lizzy, Dublin 75. Showdown, Rosalie. Rosalie! She's my Rosalie. Great tune. Love Thin Lizzy, mate. Love Thin Lizzy. What was I looking at? My phone pinged. What am I pinging? Restart now. Rich sent a dick pic. Oh, it's not a dick pic. It's a picture of Richard's dog. He's looking at him like, Rich, why are you taking pictures of me, mate? Why are you taking pictures of me? I'm just sitting here trying to chill, living my best life. Leave me alone. What else we got? Loads of messages from people. Thin Lizzy, great band. Love Thin Lizzy. Absolutely quality band. They're, is it Live and Dangerous? What an album. What an album. Probably one of the best live albums I've ever heard. Can anyone guess what I'm having tonight? So we all know that Goldrake is on the Ruby, but what Ruby is he having? What Ruby is he having? Good afternoon, folks. How are they doing? Right, nice pint. How are you, buddy? How are you, sir? We've got like 50 people in the chat. Everyone give it a thumbs up. Everyone give it a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. Luke, hello, mate. Hey, having to self-isolate, unfortunately. Oh, sorry to hear that, dude. But wow, it's a great day for a few beers. What's your favourite beer, Paul? The one that's in my glass. That is usually my answer to that one. Anything from Sierra Nevada, generally I love. Anything from Arbor. Anything from Lord's Brew Co. Anything from... Who else do I really, really like? Sierra Nevada, Arbor, Lord's Brew are probably my three favourite breweries. But anything that's cold, is wet in your whistle, hydrates you, tastes good, that's my favourite beer. What about you, Luke? What's your favourite beer, mate? He's brewing an Orval clone next week. That's going to take some doing, isn't it? Orval, that's one of the most respected Belgian beers going. Good luck with that, Jay. Good luck with that, son. Only thing ever to ever come out of golf was Happy Gilmore. That's a great film. That's a great film. Goldrake, cheers, buddy. Yeah, I don't like flavoured vodkas. It's a nice smooth vodka. He likes a nice smooth one. So a good one, basically. Dick pics. Good old Steve Ballesteros. Yeah, man, got to show respect to your missus big time. I appreciate it, mate. She works her ass off, man. She works her ass off for idiots that don't deserve it. That's my opinion. Panda Pop is virtually extinct. Used up too many pandas. It was going to catch up with them sooner or later, wasn't it, I suppose. Shocking they got away with it for so long. What vodkas do you recommend, Brett? Favourite vodkas? Panda Pop was discontinued. Was it really? 2011? So Panda Pop's not been around for 10 years and no one told me. Fucking hell. That's crazy. Sexy funky song, Hot Chocolate. You could have been a lady. Listen to it now and I bet you move. I wouldn't move to anything. I'm half cut. So if any music came in right now, I'd be, I'm in the zone. I would start dancing. Don't take much. Abby probably can do your jab. I need to tell her, don't I? I was like, get me a second jab, get me a cheeky jab, get us a cheeky little, get us some cheeky drugs. Abby job, I'll never get a call, Strawberry. I'll be dying like a Del boy. If someone had a stomach bug or something like that and they called up the ambulance, that's what I'd say. But shut up, you tart. Goldrake, yes, but Cobra or Kingfisher? Probably Cobra, yeah. I love golf. I was meant to go to Donald Trump's golf course in Scotland last year. Ale or beer? It's kind of the same thing, dude. Kind of the same thing. Yeah. I love ales. I love traditional British ales. Fuller's, we spoke about it earlier. Fuller's London Pride, Fuller's ESB, beautiful, beautiful traditional English ales. But then I'm drinking lager at the moment, a Mexican lager. It's not great, but on a day like today where it's really warm, it's perfect. Every beer has its place, or IPAs, or your sours, or your stouts, your darker beers. Yeah, I love them all, Luke. I love them all, mate. I really do. What about you? What's your favourite style of beer? What's your favourite beer, Luke? Today we all meet Betty Swallocks. 100% feeling it, mate. Betty Swallocks. Who's got sweaty bollocks? I'm bald. I find bandana works best with headphones. Noticed the heat from the headphones and putting them around my neck when I went in the shop. Lol. I couldn't get away with a bandana. Unless you're Hulk Hogan, you should be wearing a bandana. Full stop. Unless you got the 24-inch pythons, brother. Goldrake, Shanty Seaweed Vodka, Black Cow. Is that Debo Vodka? Is that Polish, is it? Belvedere and Absolute personal favourites. Absolute. I was going to say, is it Belvedere? Is it Belvedere vodka? I've tried that once or twice. That's not too bad. Is it? I might have just made that up. Is it Belvedere vodka? I'm sure it's Belvedere vodka. Or if you want to laugh, just get a bottle of Glen's from your dodgy offie on the corner. It's great. All tastes the same. Nice one, mate. Can't beat a Cobra and a curry. You can't. Where's Simo? I don't know. We're not seeing Simo today. Not seen him. Perhaps he's at the pub or something. Calamari. That's the fucking word I was talking about. Thank you, Luke. Calamari is quite popular on Spanish tapas. They quite like it over there. I like it for a while. Then it kind of, the novelty wears thin. But yeah, patatas bravas, which is basically potatoes in like a spicy tomato sauce. Really good. Their Russian salad is beautiful in Spain. And the croquettes, they're like a speciality. Really, really good. Goldrake, also Leamington Distillery vodka. They do a gin too. Nice. Spanish tapas and a San Miguel. So I wouldn't mind that. But we're in Madrid, you don't get San Miguel. You don't find San Miguel in Madrid. It's all Mahou 5-star, which you can get in Asda, by the way. Red label, good beer, good lager. Beer Reviews, nice one. I enjoy a gin and tonic. I don't mind a gin. When the weather's like this, a gin and tonic is a good drink, isn't it? It is good. Really refreshing. Not much flavour to it. I reviewed the Black Cow vodka. Don't know when I'm going to release it. Go for it, dude. Get it out there. Get it out there. I want to do Madrid and Bassa. I love Greece. I want to go there again. I've only been to Greece once. I went to Rhodes a few years ago and it was beautiful. It was beautiful, I've got to say. It was lovely. Yeah, I'd love to be there right now. A nice sea breeze. That would be beautiful. Sea breeze, cold lager. I'll be happy as Larry, whoever he is. Beardy Beer Reviews, look forward to that. Jack's in. Oi, oi! Hello, son, where you been? Where you been? We've been going for 2.5 hours. Dave says, hello, Jack. Sorry, but we'll not get the vaccine. Call me conspiracy theorist, etc. No chance I'm getting it. I ain't sitting next to you on the training. That's all I'm saying. Jack Howard, hello, mate. Jack Howard, long time no see. My go-to gins on the Mermaid Gin, Conker's Gin, Whitley Neal, Rhubarb and Ginger. My missus likes the Whitley Neal stuff. She likes the Chase as well. Chase Gin. She likes their stuff. Turned into Fatboy Slim in Spain on the old Pinchos tapas. It happens, doesn't it? It happens. I think every time I go to Madrid, I put on half a stone in about a week. Ah. Oh, man. One beer left in my ice bucket. I'm going to have to top up. I should probably get some water in me as well. Add some snacks. I need snacky snacks. Who's got snacks? I'll just spray beer all over my screen. Not clever, Paul. Not clever, son. Stand a man. Got to go. Barbecue time. Love you all. Stay safe. Buy a Paul's t-shirt. They're very comfy. Ask my wife. She's nicked mine already. Thank you, Stan. Really appreciate it. Have a cracking barbecue. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Buy these t-shirts. They are great. I'm really, really happy with them. Couldn't have asked for a better shirt. Really appreciate it, Stan. Enjoy the t-shirt. Enjoy the beers from Lords. We will speak to you soon. Cats and me, I've got a quack beer glass and stand. Excuse me, for £8 on eBay. It's an event when I use it. That's it, innit? If you're like a purist and you want your beer out of the right glass, there's a market for that, isn't there? I like a good Stein. I like a good pint glass. Belgian beer glass, again, it's just not my favourite style, you know. Dave Wilson, enjoy the barbecue? Yeah. All right, you legends. Been mad busy with work and moving house, but always about even in the shadows. Good man, Jack. We just moved, have you? That's a pain in the arse, isn't it? Is it all sorted now? Are you in, or are you still moving, or what? How's it all going? That could be a stressful thing to do. Rich says everyone should come pile up Newcastle. We will get mortal on Newcastle Brown and Jaeger bombs. That sounds like a naughty night out. Blast a big filthy doner kebab and blow chunks in our Marriott Hotel bog. Anyone game? I'm up for that, son. I'm up for that. I've heard Newcastle's meant to be a fucking quality night out. That's what I've heard. I've heard great things about Newcastle night out. I'm up for it, mate. I'm up for it. Beardy Beer Reviews, I may do Hendrix. I think I've had Mermaid and Conkers. I'm biased with them two as they're made not far from me. That's always the way, though, isn't it? If you've got a local distillery, you've got to drink it, haven't you, mate? You've got to drink it. Okay, who stole beer glasses from a pub? Yeah, I've done that over the years. Paul's getting away, wavy. Yeah, he always calls me Rich Day. Is that you want to be Blind Man B? I'll call you Blind Man B. I'll call you Blind Man B. Cats and Meats Adventures is quite the attraction. A bit of knuckle work to wash, but worth it. London Calling. Favourite album at the minute, Sound Effects, The Jam. But my list is forever changing. Tip Meadow review. Yeah, it's coming, mate. It is coming. I've got it. I've got it. Dr. Dre, Chronic for Rap. Is that your favourite album? Dr. Dre. Best album ever, London Calling. Gotta love Joe and the Boys. Great shout. Great shout. Jim's in. It's Jim. We wondered where you were. Shocking about the Italians. Oh, don't get me started on the Italians, Jim. Don't get me started on them. Horrible lot. Bon Scott or Brian Johnson? Brian Johnson for me. Brian Johnson for me. Dave Wilson says, hello, Jim. Beardy Beer Reviews is a lovely gin and tonic. I enjoy a whiskey and a rum too. I like a whiskey. I like a whiskey and Coke. Sorry, my top 5 albums are Joshua Tree and Acton Baby by U2, Revolver and Rubber Soul by the Beatles, and Optimist album by Turing Brakes. Blimey. When you say U2, the Beatles, and Turing Brakes, I wasn't expecting Turing Brakes in the end there. The Jam, proper 3-man band, Fudging Love 'em. Top 5 are Oasis, definitely maybe, good album. Nirvana, never mind, great album. Metallica, Black Album, great album. Ride the Lightning, great album. And possibly Poor, Dragline. Not heard that one. Not heard that one. Listening to Running on the Spot. Lyrics hold up so well today. Is that another Jam tune? 5, Kings of Leon, Only by the Night. The Verb, Urban Hymns. 3, Nevermind, Nirvana. U2, Joshua Tree, Oasis. Definitely some great albums being listed here. This is fantastic. Some great albums. My local Ruby house offered me a Kingfisher, but my Ruby was all right, to be honest. I like Kingfisher with a Ruby. It does the job. I'm a mod, but I love a bit of metal. Good lad. Got to love a bit of metal. Bit of energy, son. Bit of energy. Just makes you want to punch someone in the face and then shake their hands afterwards. That's what metal does. Mark England's in. Hello, mate. Says, hello, Paul. I love Blue Moon beer. Great with ice. Oh, I love Blue Moon beer, but I would never chuck ice in mine. I would never chuck ice in it. I hope that's a joke, Mark. I really hope that's a joke. Don't put ice in your Blue Moon, son. Just chill it nicely. Don't need to add any water to it. Oasis, Stone Roses, Pink Floyd, Hendrix, Radiohead, etc. All great stoner bands. Hendrix, Pink Floyd, yeah, definitely. I never really got into Stone Roses. Oasis, I used to love. Oasis. Pink Floyd, I could listen to all day. Same with Jimi Hendrix. I could listen to him all day. Just geniuses, masters of their craft. Glug, 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 glug. Woo! Don't overflow. This Hobgoblin IPA is lively today. Settle. Right, fresh pint of IPA. Bish bash bosh. Where we at? Metallica, Justice for All. Justice for All is probably my favourite metal album of all time. Slayer, South of Heaven, Iron Maiden's Number of the Beast, David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, Green Day's Dookie. Oh, great album. Brilliant choices. Brad Evans, great choice. I like Def Leppard. Proper good sound. Cheers, mate. Love a bit of music, especially with a few beers. Yeah, damn straight. What I want to do now is turn my speaker on and put some fucking metal on. I can't. So annoying. Magnum on A Story Tells Night is an absolute classic. Not heard of that one. I have to have a listen. Nirvana and The Verb, also good stoned albums. Nirvana, probably told the story before. The Verve, Urban Hymns. I saw the first gig I ever went to was Oasis, Earl's Court on the Be Here Now tour, and The Verve had just released Urban Hymns, and The Verve was supporting that night. So I saw Oasis and The Verve at their peak on the same night. It was insane. I didn't realise how lucky I was until you kind of look back on it, you know. Goldrake, he's having a bolty. Proud of him as a Goldrake. Oh, yes, absolutely. Jay says, whole speckled hen, so good. I enjoy his whole speckled hen every now and then if he's looked after properly. Goldrake, he's having Bombay potatoes and a Kierlan fish curry. I no longer eat meats. You hippie. What's up here? Goldrake is having a madras. Oh, I love a madras. Great shout, Nathan. Oh, here we go. Top 5 albums. Mournful Congregation. Is that the name of the band? The Last June. Joker, original score. Really? Saxon, great band. Diamond Head, Lightning of the Nations, and The Ejected, A Touch of Class. I have to write some of these down, man. I need some new bands to listen to. Goldrake, I love rum. I like the rum. Where's the rum gone? Magnum are my favourite band. Still making great albums today. Dude, I'm going to have to check them out. Brett was at Sonersford, actually. Was you? It was down in Nebworth. Dude, who knew? It was in the same place at the same time. Liam's in. Hello, Liam. How are you, buddy? Hope you're well, sir. Look, probably Cobra or Peroni. Depends what I'm having. Cobra with food, especially curry. Yeah, man. Cobra is just like really light drinking, isn't it? You can drink it with a pizza or something like that. Really easy drinking lager. It's probably the perfect food accompanying beer, isn't it, really, Cobra? I just made up a word there. Accompanying. Yeah. Great shout, mate. Great shout, Luke. Cobra. Great shout. The Crumbly Beer. Tom is in. I have returned. Now on a Williams Brothers. I can't even pronounce that word. A Frauch Heather Ale. One of their original recipes before they rebranded. Have they used heather in the brew? And how? Heather Ale. So was it floral, Tom? Was it floral? Goldrake, fish have feelings too, you monster. Yeah, Goldrake. Yeah, fish have feelings too. They're animals. God. Billy Boobies, rum and coke cannot go wrong. Can't beat a whiskey and coke though, can you? Jack and Coke. Welcome back, Tom. Simply Red. I like a bit of Simply Red. Mick Hucknall's got a great voice. Got a great voice. Favourite Simply Red song, Rich? What is it, son? Goldrake, I'm very merry right now. I think I'm with you. I'm pretty merry at the moment. For me, Lord's best beer is Silver Spur. Abandoned Car, First Date, Band 1, and Helix. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Goldrake, favourite runs for me is Old J Tiki Fire and Old Isle of Wight Distillery's HMS Victory. Isle of Wight got a distillery as well. As a distillery, sounds good. I remember having a Heather beer at the Great British Beer Festival a few years back. I think it was probably the worst tasting beer I've ever tried. Holding back the years. Oh, banger. What a tune. Remember they played that in the Only Fools episode? Great song. Holding back the years. Do-do-do. I don't even think I've had them. Thanks for mentioning these. I enjoy a good Captain Morgan's and Coke. Favourite run for me, Goldrake, is Pussers, the gunpowder version. Worth checking. They're spiced. Very different, dry, spiced taste. Does sound different. Mate, 3 people get away with bandana. Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, and Tupac. Hulk Hogan, I can't even imagine Hulk Hogan without the bandana, to be honest with you. I always thought Undertaker looked a bit of a douche with his bandana on. And Tupac, yeah, I can see Tupac with his bandana on, to be fair. I have to shave my sideburns to make them grow in with my hair. Oh dear. Captain Morgan's is very meh to me, but that's only my opinion. That's what it's all about. It's all about. Did I miss the Friday night quick pint pub? I'm not sure it happened this week because Tommy's away and John's not been very well. So yeah, I don't think it happened this weekend, mate. So no, you didn't miss it. You're all good. Dave Wilson, cheers for the recommendations. Yeah, this is what it's all about. Hobgoblin. I like this one. Tastes very different depending on drinking vessel. Currently got a bit of a Belgian yeast vibe. Ugh, Belgian. When it comes to beer drinking, if I go to the supermarket, I will throw that away. But when it comes to beer ordered online, like my Lord's beer subscriptions, I drink that and enjoy the flavour. Just love beer. If it's drinkable, it's drinkable. Goldrake, low. Beer to beer review, exactly, mate. Our palates work very differently. Exactly. If we all like the same thing, it'd be bloody boring, wouldn't it? Every time I've had calamari in this country, it's like chewing a bloody condom. One time I chewed it that much, I thought I was going to end up blowing bubbles. Oh, dear. That's great. That is great. Yeah, Paul, gin and tonic is lovely. They are very refreshing, aren't they? Very refreshing. I don't know why I said bruv. That's all right. I'll use the word bruv quite a lot, mate. Goldrake, Vermont, mate. We can shove all that drinking drugs in you, but won't get a jab. Have you not had a jab either, Rich, then, are you saying? Or not fighting, just saying? I don't know. I'm not here to preach, but I mean, fucking hell, just get your jabs done, you know? Just get your jabs. If you get the chance, just do it. Don't be a dick. Just get it done. How many beers you had, Goldrake? How many beers you had, son? Watch your space. I'll have proper tidy sideburns soon. Goldrake's all about the sideburns. All about the sideburns. Goldrake, he had 5. I'm on my 6th. Not that I'm counting, but I only had 3 of each in the bucket. So, I imagine a heady mix of banana and heather. What does heather taste like? It's so warm right now. I have to have a beer today. At least, Joel. At least. You've got to get a load in you, fella. Currently eating jerk chicken and fufu. What's fufu? Jerk chicken I love. I don't know what fufu is. What's fufu, Brett? Is this some crazy continental food I don't know about that someone's not told me? Might for a bit of fufu. Nathan bought a load of new beers to try, but can't taste or smell them. Oh, no. You've been a positive test. Sorry to hear that, dude. I hope your symptoms aren't too bad. Hope you don't get hit by a bus. But yeah, no, all the best with it, mate. Save until later. Save until when you're better, mate. More the sweet part than the banana at Sobieski. I stole loads of beer glasses from pubs. I reckon I've cost one boozer £100 worth of glasses. You tea leaf. You tea leaf. Exactly, Sobieski. He's a monster. No, you slurred, Paul. And exactly said, mine bland B. That's not a typo. I bet it was. I bet it was a typo. Jim, no, didn't. No stream last night. I was travelling up to Scotland. Bonnie, Scotland. They're still blocking out the flags, I see. What is that about? What is that? Sobieski says, yo, Jim, where you been, brother? Oh, yes, as always, I've dressed in my proper clubber now. Adidas Originals, Levi's, Fred Perry. Today is a day for the Adidas Specials. The suede Adidas trainers. Today is a day for it. No rain anywhere. Now's the time you put them on. Van Halen, women and children first. The cradle will rock. Van Halen. What a band. What a band. God bless him. God bless Eddie. Never been an album where I've loved every song. Always one or two songs that I'm not keen on. Still waiting on that perfect album. Don't think I'll get it judging by the current. No, mate, you've got to go old school. You've got to go old school. For me, oh, mate, I'm being biased. Every single album Dire Straits ever did, I've loved. From start to finish. Every single one. I don't think Dire Straits did a bad album. They got a lot of stick because they came out at a time when everything was punk rock and all that stuff. Yeah, Dire Straits for me. Every album they did was perfection. Martin Knopfler's a genius, underrated genius. Motorhead, Ace of Spades is a beautiful album. Beautiful wasn't the right word. Yeah, all right, mate. Beautiful wasn't the right word for Ace of Spades. Just a terrific album. Terrific album. It's brilliant. Justice for All, Metallica, is a perfect thrash metal album. Slayer, I'm going to say Rain in Blood is a superb album. There's just so many good albums. Phil Collins, but seriously, I love that album. Genesis, We Can't Dance, great album. Running on the Spot, jam song, lyrics show how much of a genius Weller is. Gold J, quality. Jamie C is in. Hello, Jamie. How are you, sir? Long time no see. Hope you're well. How is things, Jamie? Where are you, dude? Remind me. Are you in Belgium? Or have I just got that completely wrong? Hope you're well, dude. Mark England, it's a joke, mate. It's a joke. It's a joke. What did you say beforehand, Mark? I've forgotten, man. I'm sure I read a message from you. It was a while ago. I can't remember what you said. Blue Moon with Ice. That was it, wasn't it? Yeah, come on, man. No ice with a beer. The Optimist album by Turing Breaks is awesome. Best track, Underdog. Turing Breaks. I've never really listened to Turing Breaks. Never really listened to them. Ice ruins the flavour of beer, especially Blue Moon. You lose the orange taste. You're just chucking water in, aren't you? Anyone who puts beer in their beer, I'll get it out in a minute. Anyone who puts water in their beer, can't trust them. Not a mod without the proper clubber. Glug beer reviews. Hello, Thomas Starr is in. Hello, Thomas. Hello, sir. How are you? I've said this many times. Stone Roses are amazing. Got a big soft spot for them. Fair play, son. Fair play. What's your favourite album? Yeah, I listed a few there. Metallica are my favourite band ever. Full stop. Says it all. They're my favourite band ever. And Justice for All, I think, was them at their peak. And Justice for All is just like the most amazing thrash metal album. And it needs remastering. It needs remastering. That was an amazing album. Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms is one of my favourite albums ever recorded. Pink Floyd, The Division Bell is one of my favourite albums ever recorded. Phil Collins, But Seriously, is one of my favourite albums ever recorded. Motorhead, Ace of Spades is one of my favourite albums. There's loads. There's loads. Someone said Dookie by Green Day earlier. That's one of my favourite albums. Love it. American Idiot by Green Day is one of my favourite albums as well. Love it. There's a few there. There's a few to keep you going. Def Leppard, yeah. Pour some sugar on me. Love a bit of Def Leppard. Come on with a session with me, bro. Blast the Stone Roses. An invite to Ville. Best way to chill your beer, ice bucket, add some water. Got arranged to have some ice cold beers in 15, 20 minutes. I might do that. I need a top up because I've got to get some more beers. I've emptied my bucket. I like Bunny Wailer album, Rock and Groove. Oh mate, what an album! Rumours by Fleetwood Mac. What an album, Joel. Great shout. Jimi Hendrix, I Experience, Axis Boulders, Love. Eric Clapton, oh yeah, Eric Clapton Unplugged was superb. Superb album. Where he just fucking hell. Eric Clapton, I got a lot of time for. A lot of time for. Hell of a guitarist. Hell of a guitarist. And he did Unplugged, what, 2 years after his son died? And he released Tears in Heaven, didn't he? Which won him a shit ton of awards. Incredible song. Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton. If you've never heard it, listen to it. And Eric Clapton Unplugged. If you've never listened to that album, it's incredible. Eric Clapton, if you don't know, Eric Clapton, if you've not heard of Eric Clapton, he's one of the greatest blues guitarists this country has ever produced. He was the front man of Cream, Derek and the Dominoes, but he's primarily known for his solo stuff. Yeah. He's done some incredible tunes over the years, but he's probably most known for his stuff that he did after his son died. Horrific story with his son. Look it up. Look it up. Watch the documentary. Incredible musician, Eric Clapton. Meant to say good stoned bands. A Little Piss. Oh, mine. Oh, here we go. Scott's got some good ones. Pearl Jam. Wild Hearts. Yeah, versus Metallica, Black Album, Green Day, Dookie, Pearl Jam, Vitalogy. I said that wrong. Vitalogy. Pearl Jam, Wild Hearts, Earth versus Metallica, Black Album. That's a good lineup there. That's a great lineup. He's all about the Wild Hearts, and Pearl Jam is our boy Scott. I've got to listen to some Wild Hearts, man. I've never really listened to them. Pearl Jam, Metallica, Green Day. I'm all in, brother. Wild Hearts, I need to listen to. Am I the only one who likes hip hop in here? Yes. I don't know that for sure. I've never got into rap or hip hop or anything like that. I'm just too white, I think. Bish Bash Bush. Goldrake, Bombay Aloo. Is lovely. Lovely. Scott Wonders. Well, shit, Tracy. I'm not a hippie, just because I smoke. You're definitely not, dude. You're definitely not. There's nothing hippie-ish about smoking weed. It's good for you. Agree, mate. Always a go-to. All you people eating hot food are crazy in this here. I'm kind of feeling the same thing. I can't even think about a meal right now. Snacks, definitely. I could do some snacky snacks right now. All you people eating hot food, yeah, 100%. 100%. Crazy motherfuckers. Scott Wonders World. Skald are a great Scandinavian Viking band. Skald. How'd you say it? Mick is a great singer. Never misses a note like Tom Jones. Tom Jones, what a voice. What a voice Tom Jones has got. What a voice. Proper singers, yeah, 100%. Cack and Coke, more like. Love Jokes and JD and Coke. Love JD and Coke. Excuse me, I did a question on my radio show on Thursday. Which food reminds you of your mother? Christ, that's a random one. Pre-curry beers. Have a good one all. Cheers, Hawk Mark B. Take care, brother. Enjoy your evening. John, gotta go. Food time. Good man. Good man. Don't give up your day job, Paul. Or was that my singing? Was it that bad? Was it that bad? Goldrake says, see you, John. Go on, B. Be sure to get a few cobras down, yeah? Yeah. Get a few cobras down, you son. What is the time, by the way? Scott's on in half six. I'll do another 40 minutes. I'll go up to 6:30. I don't want to cut in on anyone else's live streams. Spice rum is my favourite spirit, but I do like a whiskey. Love a whiskey. Ooh, he likes Kraken too. Another decent rum. Right, I need a piss. I'm going to break the seal, go for a lash. I will And we're back after a beautiful week. Thank you. My local Weatherspoons sell Erdinger, Hazy Jane, Elvis Juice, Brooklyn Lager, Goose IPA. I think I need a night out. That's not a bad lineup for a Weatherspoons, is it? Blimey, fair play to them. Fair play to them. Hey, Square Table's in, all the way from Ohio. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, sir. What's happening? You started smoking yet? Podcast Joey. He's still on the Orange Bird. Orange Bird? What is that? Orange Bird. Hey, old Drake. Jim, here we go. Here we go. Top five. Top five beers. Here we go. Here we go. Foothills Sexual Chocolate Imperial Stout. That's a great name. Three Floyds Dreadnought IPA. Anchor Liberty Ale. Great beer. Sierra Nevada's Anniversary Ale. Bear Republic Racer 5 IPA. Ooh, nice. Nice. Jim as ever with a belting lineup. That's a great beer. Can everyone else do that? Top five beers. Top five beers. Now I got a strain called OG Deluxe. It sounds naughty. Probably have had my 2 jabs. I was just saying people can take drugs and get drunk all the time but won't get a vaccine. Yeah, I know. No, I don't trust it. I don't trust the vaccine. Anyway, I'm just going to go to the toilet, do another line of some ching or for some geezer from down the road. Exactly, brother. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Podcast seems fire, bro. It's pretty legit. Probably is exactly what I've got right now. Specials. Comfy shoes, aren't they? Comfy shoes. Good for the weather. Nike for me. Nike do comfy shoes, man. Nike Air Max. The classics. Can't beat them. Lovely shoes. Lovely shoes. My buddy was over. We were smoking some of it. He got crazy fried. Dude, do you drink when you smoke? Or is it, have you got to make a choice? It's like one or the other. Because I can't drink and smoke. I can't do both. Otherwise, I get sick, mate. I'll start yakking all over the place. Apparently, it's going to be hotter again tomorrow, so we'll have to get a full... It is. Apparently, it's going to be 30 tomorrow. Whew. Crazy weather. Crazy weather. Yeah, man. If you've drunk yourself dry today, stagger to your local shop and get another fridge full because you're going to need it tomorrow. We're going again. We're going again tomorrow. Pantera. Oh, now we're talking. Proper band. Pantera. What a band. What a band. Check out these stoner metal rock bands. Heavy Temple, Electric Wizard. Yeah, I know them. Cathedral. Orange Goblin. Do you like Orange Goblin? Goblin Cock. Goblin Cock. You just made that one up. Weed Eater. Nice, man. Paul, who the hell just spoke in your gaff? That creeps me out as you're the only one in. Some geezer walking past the gaff chatting as loud as he can on his blower. Does made him what people do, yeah. They walk on their phone, but they talk really loud, like everyone else in the street needs to hear it, you know. Okay, I made some food. What did I miss? Nothing, mate. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There was a fire. A few people died. It was all good. It was all good. Paul, what do you think of Leffe Blonde or Brun? I've never had their brown. The brown from Leffe. I've had the blonde. Lovely. Lovely beer. Very nice. Good value as well. You can get a big bottle of that for about £3. Yeah, Leffe Blonde I do enjoy. I need to review the brown and I need to enjoy the ruby one as well, the red. I need to review them both. Brett says Goldrake saw the specials at Isle of Wight Festival. Nice. Fufu is pounded yams. No wonder I've never heard of it. I will try it, dude. I will look out for a bit of fufu. Sounds good. Thanks, mate. Really appreciating the recommendations. This is good. See, I'm learning stuff today. I am learning. All these different band names. Okay, time for first beer. Go on, Thomas. What are you going for, Sam? The specials are nice when stoned. Got to love a Queen. Oh my goodness. How have no one mentioned Queen? What a band. Metallica 1 is the best song and video of all time. 1 is definitely one of the best songs of all time. Definitely one of the best songs of all time. Thomas, what up? What up? Michael Jackson, Bad. Shimon. Great album. Great album. King of pop, ladies and gentlemen. King of pop. I've not had any drugs in 9 years. Last drug I had was a mixture of poppers and speed on a night out. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Poppers, mate. Used to make your head go light, didn't they? You do a sniff on it and you all go light-headed and like, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? What was that about? And it lasted for about 5 minutes, didn't it? It was stupid. You mad lad. Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine, what a song. Yeah, it was a great song. Great album. Great album. Westlife. Without a doubt, Thomas. Without a doubt, Westlife. Oh, awesome. Rich, I love Eric Clapton. Also like Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart, great voice. Great voice, Rod Stewart, man. If you broke my body. Yeah, great voice. Lost speed when I was 19, had a bender with my old band, didn't sleep for 2 days. Yikes. Yikes. American Idiot by Green Day came out when I was 13, completely changed my life. Now Green Day's song has gone they're not great anymore, are they? They've gone downhill. What was the album they released after that? Was it the 21st Century one? I forgot what it was called now. Is it 21st Century Breakdown? Is that a thing? 21st Century Breakdown, I'm sure that came out after American Idiot. It tried to do the same thing, didn't it? They peaked. For me, Dookie and American Idiot are not just the best two Green Day albums, they're two of the greatest albums ever written. But I agree with you, they've gone downhill since then. They've not quite, well, they never will, but they've not matched it. That was their peak. That was their moment. I love music, hence the reason I'm a radio presenter and a musician. Yep. That's it. Best thing growing up in the 70s and 80s is the music. Beatles, Clapton, Stones, AC/DC, Maiden, Guns N' Roses, Madonna, Prince, Jackson, Elton John, Sting, Genesis, Floyd, Zeppelin, Metallica. All great musicians in their own right. Never been a Madonna fan, if I'm honest. I've never been a massive Elton John fan, if I'm honest. Sting, I like the Police. Never been a big fan of Sting's solo stuff. Any Madonna or Elton John or Sting fans in? Educate me. Didn't like him in Green Day and U2 did a song together. Did they do a song together? Oh, God, they did, didn't they? Was that political one, wasn't it? I can't remember for the life of me what it was called, but that probably says it all, really. Yeah, they did. Yeah. U2 done some great tunes back in the day, but they're bell ends, aren't they? Bono, what a dick. Always preaching about something. Always preaching about something is that geezer. Like he ain't got enough money to, worry about other things. Quit bragging. There's nothing. I had 5 times Red Bull Cokes last night. Don't anyone say I'm not up for new experiences. Red Bull and Coke. Oof. See, I like Jaeger bombs. Jägermeister and Red Bulls. I could drink them all day. My dad bought me grrr. They bought you what? Beer beer's never had speed. Heard it's good, but if you get the proper stuff, don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Love hip hop. I heard the guy from the song I Got 5 on it on the show last night. Who did that? I got 5 on it. What's the name of the group that did that one? It's a classic. I do get told I'm supposed to be black. I'm not saying you have to be black to listen to that kind of thing, but I think it maybe helps. Maybe helps. I love a bit of Tom Jones. Well talented. Great voice on Tom Jones. Great voice on Tom Jones. I can't even pretend to do Tom Jones's voice. Insane. I missed one there. Red Bull just makes me shit like Niagara Falls. What about Monster? I love an energy drink every now and then. In moderation. I might have one a week. Something like that. If I'm feeling a bit, I might get myself a can of Monster just to give me a bit of a boost. But yeah, that's the only one. I do like a Monster. I think they do a good energy drink. My dad got me Green Day Insomniacs. That's a good album as well for my birthday. Great album. Insomniacs. What was on that album? Was Geek Stink Breath on that album? That's a great tune. It's one of my favourite Green Day tunes. Geek Stink Breath. I'm off to a family barbecue tomorrow. Just realised she's organising it. I'm going to get drunk, no doubt. There's going to be more alcohol and food. It reminds me of that Mickey Flanagan joke, innit? Family party. You probably know the one I'm talking about, where you got the talking to the teenagers and how like they're so like serious now, and it says behind him There's a 40 middle-aged man, balding middle-aged man on the stairs going, great sketch. If you've not seen it, Mickey Flanagan joking about doing cocaine at family parties. It's one of the funniest sketches I've ever seen. Absolutely brilliant. Speed makes you zip. When playing bass, my fingers haven't seen such fast action. Eric Clapton is God. Well, God of the blues. Great guitarist, isn't he? I was feeling ill, so I went to the doctor. He said, have some news. You have Tom Jones syndrome. Taken aback, I was like, oh my God, has it come? He was like, it's not unusual. Hey, good one. Excuse me. I can't believe how much beer Paul put down here before the hose pipe needed sprayed. I was pudding after 2 bottles of Stella last night. Come on, Rich. You've got to train you up, mate. Train you up, son. My beer is frozen. My pizza's burnt. My beer's frozen. Pizza's burnt. And my girlfriend is pregnant. Can't pull anything out on time. Oh, my days, Paul. Love it. Mercy Bees is in. Wasn't he in the Travelling Wilburys as well? Clapton. Travelling Wilburys was Tom Petty, Roy Orbison. Who else was in the Travelling Wilburys? Which one of the Beatles was in the Travelling Wilburys? Wasn't there a Beatle in the Travelling Wilburys? Am I going mad? Roy Orbison, Tom Petty. Who else was in the Travelling Wilburys? Someone must know. My God, mate, it did a few weeks ago. He ran around without sweating, running out of breath. Oof. Paul Hewlett. Low. Mercy Beers. Evening, Adam. Evening, sir. Drinking Whippet from Harveston Brewery, 2.3% pale. Has got to collect the pizza shortly. Good shout, mate. You got to have a cheeky beer, but do a light one if you got to drive. You know what I mean? Sensible, guys. Sensible. Where's he gone? Just got back. Paul, are you? Oh, you are the Chuck Norris of beer reviews. They cut into your time. To be totes honest, you and Jonathan are like watching Terry Kay. No BS. No BS. Terry Kay, bless him. I still can't believe he's gone. Still can't believe he's left us. If you've not heard the news, if anyone watched Beer Goggles reviews, our good friend Terry Kay has tragically passed away. So, and he found that out earlier today. I'm still a little bit shocked about it. Knowing all them videos I watched, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Someone you watch on a regular basis and you know they're no longer with us. It's weird. Weird getting your head around it. He's never gonna. I'm that far behind. Nice to see Rampant Lion, Mersey Beers, beer review. It is. It's nice to get all the other beer reviewers on. It's brilliant. Paul Goggin, oi oi, Gold Drake, yeah. Speed releases some superpowers you never thought you'd have. On the Heineken now, good man Tom. Hot food in hot weather, isn't that the definition of a barbecue? I suppose it is. I suppose it is. If you sat outside, what's your favourite lager on tap? Ooh. Oh, I've not had any spectacular lagers on tap, if I'm brutally honest. I'm trying to think off the top of my head the best lager I've had on tap. To be honest, this is going to sound a bit crap, but Mad Squirrel's Native, which is their Hellas lager, is superb. Always good. And Brooklyn lager on tap. When you get that on tap, when it's well looked after, that's really good. But yeah, I've not had many particularly good beers, particularly good lagers on tap. It's weird. That's a blinding question, Thomas. Because you judge beers by how good they are on tap, or how good they are on cask or keg. I had a keg of Hofmeister. I had a keg of their Hofmeister Hells the other day. Really enjoyed that. Absolutely destroyed that in an afternoon. That was delicious. But yeah, Native by Mad Squirrel was a good one. Brooklyn Lager is a really good one I've had on tap. And probably Hofmeister. Off the top of my head are probably the 3 of the best lagers I've actually had on tap. I need to broaden my horizons a little bit and drink some better lagers, really. But it's a great question, Thomas. You put me on the spot there. Can anyone else answer that? What's your favourite lager you've had on tap? Beardy Beer Reviews, I might just happen. Try some someday. How does Mick Hucknall make love to a rabbit? Holding back the ears. Oh, my God. I heard Bunny's too tight to mention. Oh my days, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Apparently, my local Wetherspoons are also selling Tiny Rebel Cali Pale Ale as a poster on the window with it on. Can't find it on the app. I've not been to Wetherspoons since everything reopened. Like I say, I'm not in a rush to get back to them. Breaking news: Sajid Javid, the new health secretary. Is he really? Is he really? Oh my goodness. I don't encourage it. Make sure the tosser who sell you it pass you off as a freebie. That stuff is horrible. Top 5 beers. Oh my God. You're having a laugh, Goldrake. Coors Light, Corning Light, Bud Light, Abbott Ale, John Smith's Extra Smooth. And that's it. You're being serious. I know you are. Enjoy the weather. It's going to be rubbish come next weekend. Really, is it going downhill, is it? Dealers are more so my mates, so I can't trust them properly. Top 3 beers: Blue Moon, Newcastle Brown, Budweiser. Beardy, low, poppers of speed. I did the same. You run around with a light head and a wide ass. I wasn't going to mention that. We all have to grow up. You do. I like Elvis too. Love the Beatles. Green Day song, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. What a tune. What a tune. Sorry you lose, but I have to watch the rest. Lunis, that's the one. Too high, I repeated a question. I was glad to see a lot of smoke in the room. I need to catch up with this chat. U2 and Green Day. Song called The Saints Are Coming. That's the one. The Saints are coming. Yeah, bollocks. Paul, I'm getting you a Metallica hoodie for Christmas. I'll take it. I'll take it. Awesome. Used to love Beatles as a 14-year-old lad. Not a huge fan of them now. I've never got into the Beatles. It's just before my time. Before my time. I'm sure back in the day they were incredible. But yeah, I think people who say they love the Beatles did it because perhaps they grew up listening to them, maybe. I don't know. Drugs for mugs. Yeah. Good fun, though. Lunis. That's it. Lunis did it. I got 5 on it. Monster Java. US importer stuff. So Liquid Speed. I love Monster beers. Monster energy drinks. They are good. Monster need to do a beer. They need to do a beer. An alcoholic energy drink. That would be sick. 5 on it was by Lunis. There we go. Faithless. Faithless are awesome. Insomnia and Faithless. Ding 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 ding. John Morris, got my granddad's funeral on Friday. Trying to organise a funeral right now is hard, so I definitely think I deserve a beer. Dude, you definitely deserve a beer. You definitely deserve a beer. Sorry for your loss, dude. Sorry for your loss. And yeah, have a few beers. Have a few beers and organise the best send-off ever. It's always better when you've had a few beers. Beer reviews, Brett. That's as close as I've got to speed. Monster Energy. So basically, I'm impressed. A scorching hot day, and we've got 36 in the pub. That's awesome. Hell, my binge drinking brothers and sisters. George Harrison. Was it George Harrison? Was the other member of the Travelling Wilburys? Awesome. Paul Hewlett. Low. Jeff Lynne. Jeff Lynne was the other one, was it? They were good, man. The Travelling Wilburys. If you never listened to the Travelling Wilburys, check them out. Awesome band. Super band. KFC is a bit like pulling a bird. First a bit of leg, then a bit of breast, and then you got a greasy box to put your bone in. Oh my days. Steve, brutal. Love it. Love it. Sam Fender just did a new song in his hometown, North Shields, called it Howden Aldi Death Queue. And he uses a sample of a chav kicking off at the metro. Oh dear. Rich says, Speed just made me rap and chat shit for days. I don't think I've ever done Speed. YouTube was close to my heart from way back. The Boy album, Red Hill Mining Town, favourite song. But you're right, I'm sick and tired of seeing Bono scolding people. Be that Adam Clayton or Larry Mullins. So they're also political now, aren't they? Actors and musicians and always chatting about something they don't need to be chatting about. It's all too serious. Bob Dylan. How did I forget Bob Dylan was in the Travelling Wilburys? Absolutely spot on. Brooklyn on Tap in Brooklyn is fantastic. Just saying, I had it in my hotel in Brooklyn, New York. I can imagine Brooklyn on Tap actually in Brooklyn would have been awesome. Pleasure at the fairground. Another bit Simply Red. Favourite lager is Carlin. Pop a beer, 3.7%, strong stuff, gives your head a wobble. No jokes. I enjoy a nice German lager, Lauenbrau, etc. Czech Budvar, Samuel Adams, Boston Lager. Full hip hop could be a white man music too. Eminem, just saying. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not. It wasn't something that my parents listened to, so it never really had much of a chance with me. I grew up listening to bands and music and instruments, so when I hear rap music, I'm just like, oh, mate, sharp. I don't care. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many birds you get. I'm not interested. Fudge off. I actually like that. Sweden, eh? I hear IKEA are selling suppositories nowadays. Suppositories? You have to put them up yourself. Top 5 albums. Here we go. Definitely Maybe. A lot of love for Definitely Maybe. Rum, Sodomy and the Lash by the Pogues. Nevermind Nirvana. Songs for the Deaf. That's a good album. Queens of the Stone Age. Electric Ladyland by Jimi Hendrix. Great albums. After this stream, I'm having some scran and blasting tunes. Yeah, I need to put some music on. Thomas, the best lager I've had on draft is Hackash 4 Hells, Spaten Hells, or Wolf Pilsner by Tooth and Claw. Sounds good. Nice picks. Beatles' White Album is nice. Actually, if Monster did a beer, though, I'd be all over that, like cheap soup. Monster beers, Paul. The booze is catching up with you. Monster beers, it is definitely catching up with me. Favourite lager on tap is Goldfinger by Triple FF Brewery. More of a hybrid lager pale ale. The beer Brewdog wish they had made. Brewdog wish they'd made a lot of things, didn't they? Drinking a Eric. Hello, Eric. Drinking a Weininger Maibach in a 28-degree heat in Sweden. Fantastic. Is it good? It sounds fantastic. Sounds fantastic. Hope you're having a fantastic afternoon or evening in Sweden. You're a couple of hours ahead of us, aren't you, in Sweden? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Monster do coffee, but Monster should jump on the Jaegs bomb game. What a drink that would be. Oh, it would, mate. LTC, cheers, Paul. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you too, dude. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. Sobieski, who you call a binge drinker? They'll be calling me a binge drinker. Bloody binge drinkers. I'm going beer festivals next year, so we all need to meet up, lads. 100% Gold Drake. 100%. Finally decided to grow my beard properly. Either that, or I can't be asked to shave. Do it, son. Grow a beard. Excuse me. Had enough of lager. I got some proper job from Aldi. That was quick. How close do you live to your Aldi? Phil Smith for the hat fits. Opinion on the red hot chili peppers. I quite enjoy a bit of the chili peppers every now and then. Kind of a take it or leave it band. But I think they're all right. I need some snacks. I've got some... they look more like quavers. They're meant to be pork crackling, but they look like quavers in the state of that. That's like a pork scratching flavoured quaver. Chili peppers. Californication. I listened to that album a few times. That was quite good. But God, they're really dry. But yeah, I'm not massive on them. Not massive on them. Good for you, Sam. Good for you. Phil wouldn't be Phil without the hat. I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers, says Gold Drake. Which says, what about the Red Hot Chili Peppers? We were just talking about them. Hillel was my favourite guitarist I had. I love Josh and Dave too. Paul, what do you think about going to a pub by yourself to watch a game? I want to go tonight to watch a basketball game, but not sure about it. Go for it, dude. Go for it. What's the worst that could happen? You might get talking to someone you don't know and make a new friend. Do it. chances are there'll be someone else there that wants to watch the game as well. So you just get talking to them, make a new pal. If you're lucky. I'm not sure where I'm going with this, but yeah, go, man, go. I've gone to a pub on my own to watch football plenty of times. Just do it. Chances are you'll meet someone who's on the same mind, at the same level. They want to watch the sport. They want to have a few beers. Do it, my friend. Do it. Don't sit at home thinking you wish you could do it. Just go and do it. Only 2 weeks to go, brother. 2 weeks to Brew London. I'm buzzing. So excited. Wish I could be at Brew London. It would be great to meet you all. Dude, get a ticket. What are you waiting for? Get a ticket. Come down. Must be some left. I'm going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Come down. Just spat ball crackling at myself. Can't wait, Sobieski. Got 2 great weekends ahead. Scott and Wanda next week. So Phil's going to be hanging. 3 cheers for rap music. Dear. 7s and 3s, favourite Queens of the Stone Age. I don't think I've listened to that one. Have I listened to that one? Many of you used to love them, early teens, getting into them, and now hoping you don't kill Scott Phil. The Who. Who's Next is the top album. It's another band I've not listened to enough of. Who could drink a Norse Viking under the table? Who agrees? Don't know about that. Don't know about that. Don't get too mashed in Pompey. I want you in tip-top form in London, mate. Yeah. It's all about London, baby. It's all about Brew London. All about Brew London. Grohl Drake's a mod. My moustache is tickling my nostrils. Getting up my nostrils, she's tickling me. Well, greatest pub, the Wharf House in Oxford, early 2000s, a tab for regular customers. Bitburger pills on tap, Belgian beers, dirt cheap. Went to Poland, left 40 quid, unpaid tab, returned 6 months later, no money. It's got a jerk chicken. Ooh, I've got to wrap up in a few minutes. It's got a jerk chicken pot noodle, maybe that another day though, it's too hot. Tab continued. There's a good Maibach. Malty hoppy with a slight hint of alcohol and a half to taste. Sounds good, Eric. Sounds really good. Does sound good. Been drinking a few white stouts recently. So good. That is a style I'm kind of treading water in. I'm just edging my way into it. It seems weird to me, the white stout. I had a white chocolate stout. That was odd. That was an odd experience. Played tricks with my brain, that one. I'm going to crack into one more beer. One more beer for the stream. I'm going for my favourite brewery in the world, Sierra Nevada. I'm having their Kellerweiss because this has pretty much been discontinued. You can't get this in the UK now. This is quite a rare beer. So I'm going to drink it with you guys. Lot of smoke on the opening. Oh, smells glorious. Smells glorious. Kellerweiss, 4.8%. Quite sessionable for Sierra Nevada standards. My old bandmate used to smoke crack. Jesus Christ, he duct taped a sieve on his head because he thought the government could hear his thoughts. Oh my God. Is he still with us, Brett? Is he still with us? Is he okay? Did he get better? Krus. How do you even pronounce that? I've never listened to him. Kus. Great band. The Germans seem good at brewing strong pale lager. The Germans are good at brewing most things, aren't they, Eric? Their lagers are superb. Their Heller's lagers are some of the best. My favourite lager in the world is Augustina with their Heller's lager. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. One of the best things I've ever had. One of the best things I've ever had. Brilliant beer. Sobieski, I'm definitely getting smashed in Pompey. Go on, Sam. I like all that music, to be honest, but I do favour reggae. That's what I was raised in. And trance. Bit of trance. Bit of trance. I used to love a bit of trance. Beardy beer reviews, that's mad. That's why I'd never touch crack. Stick it to the herb. Now wrong with going to the pub alone. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Do it. Go out. Meet some new people. If nobody's coming to the pub to meet you, then meet new people that will. Do you know what I mean? Do it, brother. Do it, brother. I keep slurring my words. Social Distortion, Mike Ness are great too. Social Distortion, have to check them out. Paul, I can't make Bro London. Plus, we're still not old enough. You're not 18 yet, dude. I thought you was 18 now. Yeah, you'll find someone to talk to. He, she, who dares wins. Exactly. Go out there, do what you want to do, and you'll meet like-minded people. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Do like a bit of Queens of the Stone Age, yeah, man. Songs for the Deaf. If you haven't listened to Queens of the Stone Age, listen to Songs for the Deaf to get you started. Great album. Great album. He was nuts. Bit of a racist. No. I could say more than that. He was bonehead. He was not a fucking skinhead like he wanted to be. Oh dear. Oh dear. Quadrophenia by the Who is something else whilst you've had some puffy puff. Puffy puff. Mark Jones is in. Evening, Paul. We've been up to just over London gig is cancelled. Shut your face. Shut your face. Kidding. Take care, bud. Thanks, Mark. Comes in. Gets me all revved up and then buggers off again. Bye, Paul. Thanks for today. Cheers, Rich. Thanks for joining us, mate. I am going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap up these messages. That's just meant I can't stand the racists. They are scumbags, mate. Scumbags. On your first morning of Brew London, will you have large? Yes. Definitely. Definitely, Jim. My plan is to have a massive full English. I'm talking sausages, bacon, eggs, fried bread, tomato, mushrooms, baked beans, the lot. I need the lot. I really do. I need to set myself up. Because I'm staying in a hotel for 3 nights and their breakfasts are okay, but you can't be a proper full English at home. Not for me anyway. What is different from a white stout from a regular stout? Again, I've never brewed a beer, so I don't know the complexities to it all, but I would imagine it's down to the malts that make the colour. So a white stout, you'd have a different malt. You'd use more pale malts, would you? If there's a brewer in, help me out here. If there's a brewer in, it would be lighter malts used for the white stout. From a regular stout, you'd use darker malts like crystal malts and chocolate malts and things like that. Again, I've never brewed a beer, but I'm pretty sure that would be the main difference is the malt. Brett's just backed me up straight away. There are lighter malts. Fantastic. There we go. I'm not a complete dick after all. There we go. A lot of smoke on the opening, so he says. Instead of darker roasty malts. There we go. See that Brett is with me. Top man. Thank you for backing me up there, Brett. Put me on the spot there, Sam. Carnival Brewing do a pistachio pale, which for all intents purposes is a white stout. There you go. Paul would be in heaven in USA drinking. I would, mate. I would. I've just found out my brother is moving back to Boston. He's going back to the East Coast. So that's going to be, I haven't got to go to LA now, which I'm quite happy about because I never wanted to go there. So I'm going to go to Boston soon and drink the place dry, which I'm really looking forward to. Jim, I will be. Full English is proper beer festival preparation, 100%. A large full English, a glass of milk. I mean, a pint of milk, a lot of milk. Went to the legendary Pup in Warsaw on my own. Proceeded to live there for the next 5 years. I met my now ex-wife. 50 friends, 12-hour benders, crazy people. Loved it. That sounds proper, mate. That sounds proper. Yeah, he's with us. Big beard, thin long hair, and his eyes are like that. Guys in Good Deeds, Adam Sandler movie. Internet dropped out. What did I miss? The squirrels. The squirrels are back, mate. They're taken over, destroyed the place. There they are. Little bastards. Williams Brothers Otis Blood Orange IPA. Perfect for the weather. Sounds good, dude. Down. Sounds good. Mark, you're coming to Brew London as well, aren't you? I'm sure Mark's coming down to Brew London. Sometimes I just love alone time as I'm an introvert. Yeah, sometimes being on your own is good, isn't it? Other times it can be a pain in the arse. Everyone needs a bit of lonely time every now and then. Lonely times. I just say that. Bit of alone time. We've been encouraging a minor to get sloshed in your pub. I didn't know. I thought you was 18, Goldrake, dude. Keno, I thought you was 18 already. It's for sideburns. They get me served in these pubs. Christ. So a white stout should be brownish in colour then. Yeah, a white stout, they're not white as such. A white stout would look like that. It'd look like a pale. It'd look like a pale lager. I've had a white chocolate stout that looks similar to that. But obviously a normal stout would be very dark because they would use darker chocolate malts, roasted malts, chocolate malts, crystal malts, things like that, you know. I said chocolate malts a couple of times then. Oh man, big puffy puff. Are we talking crisps? I love a cheese puff. The Who, live at the Pontiac, San Francisco, 75, band on fire. Check it out on YouTube. Joel Morris, how's pre-season going for? That's a good question, actually. We played our first game this afternoon. I don't know how it's going. What was his score? I don't know. Spurs were playing today. Can't remember who we were playing. Did we draw 1-1 with Leyton Orient? That's pretty shit, isn't it? So yeah, apparently we drew 1-1 with Leyton Orient in a pre-season friendly today. So better than a kick in the balls. At least we didn't lose 2-1 at Hibs. Southern Breckies for wimps. Get yourself up north. Give over. You northern monkeys. You do talk a big game, don't you? You talk a big game. Come down south and we'll have a proper drinking contest. We'll see how it goes, shall we? Come on, Mark. I love it. Who are the top band? The Who are a top band. Full English before a beer festival is a must. Carries you through the day. Another great webcast, Paul. We look forward to the next one. Have a wonderful weekend, brother. Same to you, Jim. Take care, buddy. Take care of yourself. Hope all is good in North Carolina. I just hope one day I can get over there. Get over there and have a beer with you, mate. Gold Drake, awesome concert. White Stouts mess with your head. Taste so different to how they look. It's weird. It's a mind trip, isn't it? Ones. Oh, Christ, I've got to go. Scotty's on. I'm craving a full English now, although I no longer eat the meats. I've got to go tonight. Do it, man. Do it, my friend. Looking forward to it. Thanks, guys, for the encouragement. Do it, my friend. Go out. Have a good time. Meet like-minded people. Have a few good beers. Have a good time. I'd rather do Boston than LA, to be honest. Good shout. Gold Drake baked beans with fish stuck in it. I've been to the Who live a few times. Always a good one. Large full English, shitloads of beer, stinking rotten farts, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Oh, I'm going to smell like something died in my pants. And a pub alone interacting with you lot. All good. Exactly. Eric, pretty much, buddy. Lonely time. I don't know what that was. Cremola foam, anyone? It tastes like coffee, caramel, brown sugar. In my experience, is that like the light stouts, the white stouts? Carlin and full English can't go wrong. Proper stuff. Is it just me or is it getting hotter? I think it's just the house is like as hot as it can get right now. So it's like, no, you're kind of stuffed. You're at a level now, aren't you? You're at a level where it can't get any warmer. You're just like, oh, God, just uncomfortable all the time. Do you lift weights? Occasionally. The answer is no, really, but I have a physical job. So, yeah, I should do it more often. Yeah, occasionally. I've got a gym membership. I don't use it nearly as much as I should. But I have a very physical job, which keeps me quite big, keeps me quite strong. So, yeah. What about you, Jack? Do you lift? Are you pounding the iron? Chris is in. Chris, been watching for ages and realised I haven't said hello. Bloody hell, Chris. Where you been, son? Where you been, man? How are you? I feel like I've not spoken to you for ages. Hope you're well, dude. Brad Evans, yep, sweating my knackers off here. And I remember Public Image Limited. Public Image Limited. Doesn't ring a bell, Brett. Doesn't ring a bell, dude. So Founder's Marvel Roast is perhaps a white stout? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. See, friendlies mean nothing. Yeah, I think the lineup, I think there was only one player that was actually a full senior in the lineup. So, David says, hi, Chris, how are you today? Chris says, hi, David. Not great, actually. No! He's laughing. No. What's up, Chris? Phil says, take care all. Cheers, Phil. Chelsea B team got hammered 6-1 by Pompey. Oh, dear. Beardy Beer says, hello, Chris. How are you? Hope you're all good. Northerners get to Northern Ireland for an Ulster fry, pussies. Oh, dear. We're challenging each other now. We're with Johnny Rotten, top bloke. LTC, have a great night. Sorry to you, Chris. Hope things get back on track. I've been not doing great health-wise. Oh, that's not good to hear, Chris, man. Not good to hear. Chris says, cheers, David. Fans not even working too makes it worse, blowing hot air. It does. It just blows the same stuff here, doesn't it, all days. Met him. Now the sun's going down. Now it could be a good idea. Yeah. Get your words out, Paul. Now would be a good time to go out. Now would be a good time to go out. Get a few beers down you. Now it's lighter. Now it's cooler. It's cooling down now. Weight point, yeah, he does. Yeah, exactly. Lifting weights all the time, son. All the time. Ooh. Flavours. Went in the loft yesterday, just storing a box. It can get hot. Oh, mate, that's the last thing you want to be doing right now. Going in the loft. Paul, give me your gym membership. I'll use it. The bad thing is that gym's only like a 5-minute walk from here. I don't use it enough. Nearly. I reckon I go down there, I reckon, once a fortnight, if that. Do a bit of cardio just to get a sweat on and lift some weights. But like I say, my work is so busy at the moment, that takes up most of my time. Damn, man, I hope you're healed in time, my dude. My uncle worked in music management, knows him. Apparently he's a great guy to have a pint or two with. Rise was a quality track. Forget Northern and Southern, us Midlanders will show you. Midlanders, I don't know. Chris, I've been in hospital most of the week, Paul. The Crohn's disease has decided to play up. Oh, shit. Sorry to hear that, mate. Bloody hell. That's not good, mate. If you want to send me a message, dude. If you want to send me a message, a private message on Instagram, just let me know. Just let me know. I don't sound good, mate. I hope you're all right. I did call me a cunt, though, as I made him sign my phone. Band started by Johnny Rotten, right? At least he was the lead singer. Hope you get well soon, mate. Yep. Agreed. Caught COVID, no beers tonight. Happy to tune in and listen. Tom! Oh, Tom! Not good, mate. You got it as well. Everyone's getting it now. Chris says, thank you to Gold Drake. It's just a humour. Awesome track, but overplayed. Paul, Public Image Limited. Great track. Johnny Lydon, After the Pistols. Ah, right. Okay. All the best, Paul. Thanks for the stream. Chris's beer reviews. Get well soon, mate. Sobieski, beer reviews. Mention Pill. I've now got Rise playing on YouTube. Awesome. Right. We're going to wrap it up there, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. Thank you for sitting and having a few beers with me. It's been a really good chat this afternoon. Really enjoyed it. Thank you for the company. Really appreciate it. If you haven't given it a thumbs up before you leave, could you do that? That'd be fantastic. I really would appreciate it. These bad boys are available. If you want a Paul's Beer Review t-shirt, go check them out at lordsbrewing.com. Get yourself some top beers while you're at it. Take care of yourselves, guys. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy your beer. Please take care of yourselves. I don't want any negative news next time I speak to you. I want everything to be all good. I love you all. Thank you very much for taking time out of your day to sit with me and have a few beers. I really do appreciate it. Until next week, take care of yourselves. I love you very much. Take care.